Welcome back, my pathetic, sniveling simps. Oh, geez, how did you even survive without me? I can't imagine it was well. You must have just been miserable. Oh, yeah. I know, I love it, yeah. The mesh titty crop top hoodie? We love the mesh titty crop top hoodie. Yeah, you fucking do. Because there's nothing else good in your life. All you have, and all you deserve, is the mesh crop top titty hoodie. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. I'm like a dark power girl. Yes. Yeah, you motherfuckers. Take it all in. Enjoy every hold on, let me get my little boop. There they go. Yeah. Oh, sweet, stupid dummies. My God, how terrible did you feel yesterday once I left you? Your heart must have been broken, as well as your penis, because you guys were going very hard on it yesterday. You guys were really doing some reconstruction in the lower parts of yourselves. It was a sight to see. It really was. I would say that I was impressed, but I honestly just think that you guys are depressed. It's more that. It's definitely more that. And the fishnets, not just any fishnets, but fishnets with little skulls in them. Do you guys see the little skulls? I love the little skulls. Sweet little skulls. Oh, that's right, for 19 months. Oxizo? Oshizo? I don't know exactly what the username is, but I know that you belong to me. I know that it's all mine. Yes, all mine for 19 months. Geo, you can do the G. Give me that one gifted sub that you can afford. This man lives in a box under a bridge. He has one shoe, not one pair of shoes. He has one shoe to his name, and he still finds a way to gift subs. It is an astounding and adorable act of sympatitude, and I'm here for it, and I encourage it. Yeah, the fishnets are kind of like spiderweb fishnets. Yeah, they're not the regular, you know. There it is. There it is. Yeah, they're not the like regular like crisscross fishnets. They are like spiderweb fishnets. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a great day today. It's Tuesday. It's a great Tuesday as well. Although I am miserable. Yeah, Bal. Are you miserable too? Come on up. Let's be miserable together. Bal, come on. It's one of those days where she needs a lot of encouragement. She got to shake. Okay, good girl, you shook. Okay, get up here. Good girl. Good girl. Look at this good little dog. She's looking around. She's wondering why you're not gifting subs. Yeah, she's like, I'm sorry, what the fuck are these idiots doing? It's just jerking themselves off instead of jerking me off. It's a shame. It is a shame. I know, Bao. They should be doing so much better with gifting subs. Anyways, I finished reading The Stone Sky, the last book in the Broken Earth trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. And I wish there was so much more. Oh, I wish there was so much more. So, the universe that this book is set in is Earth. It's like they're on Earth, but it's like a different type of Earth than our Earth. Because there's one supercontinent. All the other continents have either fallen into the sea or been absorbed into this one supercontinent, kind of like a Pangea type deal. And they call it the stillness. But it is anything but still. There is an intense amount of geological activation. There's always going to be like gaseous pockets being disrupted by earthquakes and like gassing entire places. There's the regular spring, summer, winter, fall seasons, but then there's also something called the fifth season. And the fifth season is like this like cataclysmic, disastrous season. Nobody knows how long it will last. They always have like different types. Like there was the shattering that happened at the very beginning of all of this. There's the wandering season. There was the season of teeth. Like there's all these different types of seasons. And they're disastrous. Like they reduce the human population. They terrorize people. It's what's prevented humanity from really like rebuilding itself. And you know, it seems like it's set really super duper far into the future, but they're all using this like extremely primitive shit to get by. They like barely have electricity basically. And in this world, there are kind of like earthbenders. There are people who can redirect thermal energy deep into the earth, and they can also like sense things that are going on in the earth. Like they can sense earthquakes coming from like a mile away, and they can quell them, redirecting this like geothermal energy. But the difficulty is that these people, these ragas, which is like a very dirty word, it's like the equivalent of like a slur in their universe, calling them ragas. But also they use that word pretty fucking often, and it's not a slur in our world, so I think it's okay if I use that. These people are seen as like harbingers of disaster, and they're like not even considered human. Like if you had a kid and they were and people found out that like, oh, this person has this like special ability to quell the earth and to also then like in equal form like rile it up, they would like murder your kid in a blind fury, in like a rage, in like a lynching basically. And so they try to keep themselves secret, and if they're found out and they're lucky, then they'll be taken by like a guardian, these special people with a special like sense of these earthbending type people, and they're sent off to this school called the Fulcrum, and they're trained how to use their powers, and then their lives are basically like they're indentured servants for the entirety of their lives. They have no choice but to just like do what the government, the like central government of this world, commands them to do. And as children, if they don't show enough aptitude and enough control over what they're able to do with this power, they're lobotomized and they're jammed into these node centers all over the planet, all over the continent. And because they're lobotomized, like they can't think, they can't make choices, they are just able to like, without even any consciousness, use their power to keep the earth steady and still. So all of humanity, the author of this is N.K. Jemisin. Her name is Nora, but she goes by N.K. I don't know what her middle name is. I don't know what the K stands for. Maybe Nora Karen? Who knows? Jemisin. And the book series is called The Broken Earth Trilogy. The first book is called The Fifth Season, which like makes sense because they're having a fifth season. It's going to be the most intense and like deadly fifth season because there's been a rifting. It's like they would call it like the season of the rift. The continent has been like split fully in half, separating the north from the south. And it's just like insane. It's like 1,000 super volcanoes all along. And so the story follows this woman as she tries to like live and assimilate into this world. It's amazing. It's really difficult to not see the parallels between how the like earthbenders in this world are so similar to how American people treated their black citizens. In that like so much of their country is purely just because of their black citizens. And yet they have this like really contentious attitude towards them and a deep disrespect, even though they owe so much to them. It's very allegorical, I think. And it was so cool. They like expand. The world building is amazing. All three of these books in the trilogy, the fifth season, the Obelisk Gate, and the Stone Sky, all of them I think won the like Nebula and Hugo Awards. Maybe not both, but like I think each of them won one of them, or sometimes both of them. Like they're like highly award-winning books as well, because it's not just me who likes them. It's like they were recognized by the fantasy and the sci-fi community as being like fucking hard-hitting quality fucking work. Oh my god, I loved it. I loved it so much. I loved all the characters. I loved the worlds that they were in. I loved... It's very scary though. It's like real fucking scary because it feels very like us right now. Feels very us right now in that the earth itself is like one of the characters, and the earth is angry. The earth is angry at humanity, and the earth wants to wipe out humanity. The earth is like, I don't want humans. I don't want any kind of humans. I don't want any humanity. Fuck all y'all. It's hard to not be on the side of Earth. And to be like, yeah, Earth knows what's up. Earth's absolutely fucking right. Fuck us humans. We had our chance and we blew it. And oh, we blew it big time. And we blew it big and hard. We blew it so much. How many chances do we get? Earth has given us so fucking many. I know this tea is going to be too hot for me to drink, but I want to drink the tea. I'm going to just do it. I'm going to throw myself into the fucking crucible. It's so fucking hot. It's so hot. If I slurp it though, then it cools down ever so slightly before it goes into my mouth. You guys like slurping? Oh, fuck my life, yes. I do love a good slurp. Okay, I'll let that cool down a little bit more. I'm not in a rush to drink it. It's not like we're going anywhere. It's not like we're going anywhere today. No. Just gonna sit here, just gonna tell you how fucking stupid and disgusting and worthless you are. And then you're gonna gift me subs. And I'm gonna say, that's not enough, you idiot. If anything, I'm more offended. Yeah. You should have been working even harder. It breaks my heart because when I started, the first time I read the fifth season, they came out in like 2016, 2017, 2018-ish. And I read them around there. Like, I think I read them in 2019 maybe, for the first time. And when I first read them, there was this, like, whisper. There was a whisper that there was going to be a TV series made of it. But one of the characters is a trans woman. And how did you get that ball? Did you take that ball out of the backpack? Oh my god. I have a backpack that I keep all of her, like, park stuff in. You got the ball out of the park backpack. This is one of our park balls. It's so heavy. I try not to throw it in the house because I don't want, there's like an apartment underneath me, obviously. I'm on the top floor. And this ball is so heavy. I just don't want to disturb the people who live below me. But I guess they're probably at work right now. Just like you should be. Why the fuck aren't you working? Oh, are you a bad boy? Do I need to punish you for not working harder? Because I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it, you worthless morons. Yeah, the flames. How dare you adore my thighs without gifting any subs? I see you sniveling useless twat. What an absolute disrespectful display. How dare you enjoy my thighs without gifting any subs? Gio appreciates my thighs, but he gifted subs. Yeah, he did. Because he's not a disrespectful moron like you are. Terrible. 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 Okay. So they might not make a 5th season TV show. And I know that we shouldn't be putting all of our eggs in the basket of AI. Because it's not good. I have been seeing so many fucking articles and so many interviews and clips about how Grok, the Twitter AI, is poisoning this entire community. It sounds like it's, correct me if I'm wrong, outside of Memphis. In that this AI center where they have the servers to run Grok is just absolutely fucking decimating this, like, I know that I'm a bad person, but I couldn't even watch the interview in its entirety. It wasn't even a long clip. But this woman just, you could hear the fucking sorrow and the desperation in her voice and how, like, her community, her home is being devastated by this fucking server center. I'm sorry if I'm not using any of the right words. I don't know the technical terms. So I know that AI is not this, like, precious, perfect, amazing technology. There's, like, a huge fucking price to be paid for it. But you know it would just make me so fucking happy if somebody did, like, a full series of the goddamn Broken Earth trilogy. It would just make me so happy. And if we can't get a big fancy studio to do it, then, like, maybe we can get, like, a small group of artists using the available technology. No, even saying it like that, I'm like, no, that's bad, V. That's a bad thing. You shouldn't want that. It's so difficult to, like, tear yourself away from that dream. Yeah. Rita says, yeah, I've seen news reports where homes are having dirty water coming out of their pipes, and they have power outages caused by some data centers. That's exactly right. We might have had a chance at some point to live in the, like, beautiful Garden of Eden that we have. But it seems like that is just not on the table anymore. Because people want to be like, what would I look like as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? And then these data centers are just, like, using so much energy and so much power. And the cost of it is just not apparent to us. Like, it's not like ordering something off of Amazon, where when you order something off of Amazon, you can see, you know, like, there's a person in a warehouse who's going to have to go and get that, and that person is being forced to fucking piss into bottles because they don't have enough time on their breaks to go to the bathroom. And then a truck is going to have to drive that box to you, and then, like, somebody had to manufacture that box, somebody had to, like, create this product. There's, like, an understanding of the cost of all of the things until we got to AI. And now with AI, it just feels like magic. It just feels like, oh, it's just there on my phone. And it doesn't have the same physical impact that we could notice. Which doesn't mean that it doesn't have the same physical impact. It definitely does. So good, so good, so good. The rural Americans voted for it. I don't know why they're against regulationless corpse fucking up the environment. But did they? Did they? There was, like, a lot of talk about how they were like, was this election legitimate? Like, was it a legitimate election, or was there a fuck ton of tampering going on with these machines? Because the American elections are very much just like AI. Yeah, good job, Ritus. Yeah, that comment was really annoying too. It's like, Please just go look at the VODs. I don't know why you're talking to me like I'm not doing that exact thing. Anyways. Yeah. I don't know if I believe that the election was like fair, and it's just, it just doesn't. We saw the rallies for Kamala Harris. We saw the like thousands and thousands and thousands of people showing up for her. And we saw the like emptiness of the Republican rallies. Now, I'm not saying that that's like an obvious one-to-one. There were probably a lot of people who were like, I'm not going to show up to the rally, but I will vote for this. I was at her last DC rally and the energy was low. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, jeez. I mean, I trust it. Yeah, I trust your interpretation of it. The people with more energy were the rally protesters. Oof, that fucking sucks. That sucks. Ooh. Oh, that's right. Yay. This alert is the absolute Kakoyan for life. Honestly, my boy Kakoyan every day. Yeah, fuck yes. Ephemeral Eel says, my god, V, the fit today is so fucking stunning. It is. It is. It is beautiful. It is perfect. I'm glad you can appreciate it. Unlike that stupid moron who, at top of you, said, why don't you wear the sexy dominatrix outfits anymore? Like, dude, I literally less than a week ago was wearing one of those, you moron. I'm glad that we banned him. He doesn't get to deserve, yeah, he doesn't deserve to enjoy anything that I do. Imesh, also, how is this not a sexy dominatrix outfit also? Yes, this person is too stupid to be a part of my community. It really is like somebody giving you a gigantic ice cream sundae and you complaining that the sprinkles are the wrong colors. It's just like, dude, you are unworthy of any good things because you are too fucking stupid to recognize a good thing right there in front of you. I need you to gift some subs. You have to change the vibes. Yeah, it's the only fucking option, you guys. I can only do so much on my own. I'm gonna need you fuckers to lift a finger for me and click that button. Yeah, Ephemeral Ear, you got gifted a sub yesterday. It did happen. Sybil TV, thank you for that very generous donation. $69. It's the right number. It's the right number. Are there skulls on the fishnets? Yeah, there are. Thank you for noticing. I love them. Little skulls. Little skulls on my legs. It's so cute. Plus, summertime and the long gloves must be a rough combo. Exactly, Anonymous. Exactly. Thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Yeah, some days the gloves are absolutely totally fine. And then other days I want my fingertips and I want my wrists and I want my forearms. It's Dr. Mr. Bones. It's my beautiful husband, Dr. Mr. Bones. I love you, Dr. Mr. Bones. Yennefer just subscribed. Yennefer, you got gifted a sub. I would say that, like, throwing on a corset is, it's also ridiculous. I'm like, I wore a corset not even 2 weeks ago. And you guys barely gifted any subs during that stream. I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. Bow. Bow, my love, sweetheart. First of all, you have to bring the ball here. And second of all, this ball is too heavy to throw in the house. This ball is a park ball. Yeah, this ball is heavy. This ball is too heavy. We can't leave it. Yeah, you keep it there on the couch, okay? Yeah, keep it there on the couch. You can nom on it. It's good. It's too heavy to throw in the house. Yeah, what the fuck, Alejandro? What a disgusting, disappointing comment. As if you come in and the first thing you say is something critical of what I'm wearing. Go fuck yourself, idiot. How fucking dare you? What's wrong with you? I cannot believe that anybody, let alone 2 people in a row, would come into my stream and complain about this outfit. What is wrong with you? Please go fuck yourself. What a disappointing, awful goddamn loser. You're lucky we don't ban you, idiot. This is shocking. This is very disappointing. I look amazing. This outfit is phenomenal. How dare you say anything otherwise? Yeah. Sater says, I've learned not to argue with unreasonable people. Yeah. Yeah. They're not worth your breath. Bad Keith Gaming says, ooh, what did I come into? Disgusting, ungrateful losers wasting my time. I really don't understand why. Terrible. A terrible display of ridiculous unthankfulness. Jesus. Boru asks, hey, what's up? Not much, not much. I'm rewatching Frieren. I watched it earlier this year, like in January or February, and it was amazing. It's just, I loved it. I couldn't believe. So often with anime, the first season has some rough edges, or they like save the expensive animation for very specific parts. So you can sometimes see in a first season, like, hey, it's okay that this isn't the most like expensive, like perfect, amazing animation. But Frieren, none of that. There's not a single frame of that anime that is not absolutely fucking perfect. Wait, what? What? Why is there a hype train? That must be a mistake. Nothing happened. Why the fuck is there a hype train? Twitch has just been turning on random hype trains? Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking God in heaven. It's a nightmare. It's an absolute fucking nightmare. I've seen 4 randoms just like pop up in Ashley's stream. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I'm so hyped from the outfit. You know who says, because I'm here, you are blessed. Oh, should I just start whispering? You know who? Fine. Just for you. You know who? This hype train right here. It's gonna be a real fucking sensual hype train. You're gonna get the beautiful gravelly experience of my lips and my teeth and my tongue wafting over your pathetic, unimportant nervous system. That's fucking right. Sibby TV understands what it means to absolutely release any semblance of self-control and to just throw themselves into the fiery pit that is the hell that I bring to your life. Oh, Sybil TV, that's right. Your name is absolutely more like Subby TV today. From Nerf, please. I'm so glad that in your username you're begging on your hands and knees, because that's exactly the place that I want you to be. Begging me, begging the universe, and begging yourself to push harder and to give more. That's right, you worthless idiots. You need to reach deep down into yourselves, into the lowest part of your despicable, humiliating, embarrassing self, and you need to do exactly what you promised you would never do again. You need to gift. You need to give. You need to submit to what you know you fucking want. That's right, Anonymous. You are even too ashamed to show your fucking name in this stream, because I'm sure that you recognize on a conscious or maybe even subconscious level that you are unfucking worthy of my beautiful fucking lips forming the name of your disgusting username. Keep going, idiots. 80% is not 100%. 80% is higher than any grade you ever earned in school. Your teachers, your fellow students, goddammit, even your parents knew that you were not good enough. Not at 86%, not at 98%. The only acceptable percentage is that exactly gorgeous, perfectly triple digit 100%. Keep going, idiots. Remember, if you stop, you are going to be in great, big trouble. I can feel your fear as you tread on the endless expanse of my mind. That's a great fucking quote. Big Papa Pump? Oh, what you need to be doing is pumping up those sub numbers. 86% is not enough, motherfuckers. You need to push harder. You need to give more. You need to show me exactly how fucking useful you can be. Poor little himbo. I've already taken every single cent that he had to give. So that means it's your turn. That's right, you know who. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've made it past level 2, but you know that's not good enough. You know you need to work harder. Level 2 is not the end. We're getting to level fucking 5. We're going to level fucking 5. We're gonna reach up and out, and I'm gonna stretch you until you fucking snap. Get your ass into gear and give. That's fucking right, it's time to give. The hype train is calling you. Choo choo, you worthless fucking worms. It's going to rattle down the rails. Ooh, that's right. I love the way you beg for my attention. From Nerf, please. But no matter how hard you fucking beg, no matter how desperate your cries for my attention are, it's not enough. You have to work harder. You have to give more. And what the fuck is your excuse? You might not have spoken a word yet in chat, but you can feel that deep fucking shake that the sound of my voice is implanting into your goddamn spinal column. You're aching to let yourself be seen. You are desperate for me to know exactly how much you fucking worship the ground I sit on. 'Cause I don't walk on stream, obviously. Little himbo, 25 gifted subs would be the bare fucking minimum that I would accept for permission. You know the rules, you understand the stakes, and if you give anything fucking less, I swear to God, I will reach out into the universe and I will pull energy from every corner of the expansive world that we exist in, and I will curse you down into the depths of hell. Every member of your family will feel the shame and the absolute fucking nightmare that is in association with you. I promise you, I will destroy you on a molecular level. I will destroy your past into your childhood,
ripping away any comfort and any joy that any toy ever gave you, because it will pale in comparison to the way that it feels for me to toy with you. I will destroy your present, any dreams that you have of today being a good day. Absolutely fucking not. I'm gonna make sure that when you go to bed tonight, you are shaking, Rhodium, with disappointment, that you are full of an intense, unbearable regret because you did not give enough. You know you were supposed to give more, and the chance was right there in front of you, but oh my. Just like every other disappointing aspect of your life, you weren't fucking man enough to reach out and grasp it with both hands. You hesitated, and you waited, and you didn't do it, even though you know so deep inside your heart and deep inside your balls that this is exactly what you were meant to do. This is what you were placed on this fucking planet to accomplish. To be my goddamn servant. To be my fucking simp. To enslave yourself to a woman that you know you have no fucking chance of ever being with. But you know that it's not about chance. It's not about touching that unattainable finish line. It's about throwing yourself where you belong, into the dirt, into the mud, and into the refuse that is yourself. That's right, collapse into who you know you truly are. Did I give you permission to stop gifting subs? Have we completed the level 5 yet? No, we fucking have not. I didn't give you permission to rest. I didn't give you permission to stop. I didn't even give you fucking permission to breathe. You are a disappointing, disrespectful derelicting of duty dummy. How dare you disappoint me in such a predictable way? I'm waiting for you to do what you know you have to do. Gift the subs. Do it, you worthless moron. You know you want to. You know you have to. And you know if you don't, good God in heaven, the absolute fucking disrespect of your worthless inaction will haunt you absolutely for all your days. There is no happy future for you. There is only the exquisite ache and pain of knowing what a worthless fucking wretch you are. So disappointing. We only got to level 4.
Whoops. Boo! Boo, you losers! I think I did a great job. Boo, you losers! I think I did a great job. Keeping it going. Yeah. Doing it just right. What the fuck? Well, I'm grateful for the ones that, I'm grateful for the few of you that did gift subs. Yeah. Yeah. I did it, even if you guys didn't do it. Terrible. Just terrible. I'm so disappointed in all of you. So disappointed in all of you. I'm actually drinking tea. Yeah, this is not what beer looks like. This is not what beer looks like. Are you a child? I think you must be a child. I feel like only children would look at this and be like, that's a beer. I feel like every adult actually knows. From Nerf says, it was a great job. I'm recovering from that last minute trip from last week. I didn't get a lot of spend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nerf. It could be like an IPA. I do not think this is what beer looks like. I've seen beers. This is not what beer looks like. It is not. I am drinking it out of a beer mug, but like you can put anything in a beer mug. Yeah. Also, there's like, can you not see? There's a fucking tea bag attached to the heckin' handle. Are you a child? Like, are you actually a fucking child? Because there's no children allowed in this stream. This is an 18 plus stream. Val, did you bring me your ball? You have to bring it here, you know. You gotta bring it here. Oh, she got another toy out of the park basket. Okay, go get it. How are you getting it? Oh, yeah, because the zipper's open. Did you open the zipper to that backpack? You're a very smart dog. Oh, yeah. Common sense is not common anymore. Yeah, you know who is 29. They're just being an idiot. You know, the old beer bag. The old beer tea bag. I was hovering over them. Yeah, you know who? Don't make those types of jokes. We've literally had too many of them. Yeah. We've had too many people being like, I'm 13, I'm 16, I'm 17, and we have to ban them. Like, we have to ban you if you say that you're underage because we have the channel set to being 18 plus. And so if you come in and you say that you are underage, then it's just like kind of an automatic ban. Yeah. We will not automatically ban you because you have been kind to the stream. But just like a heads up, try not to make those jokes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, as far as, like, a hype train that we didn't actually, like, earn because there was no hyping going on in that moment, it's not a bad hype train. Yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah. It's okay, you know who. We know that you're not underaged, yeah. Sybil TV says, I'm hyped at my desk. Your username is SubbyTV. You're my sweet little sub. Yeah, you are. Yes, my sweet little sub. I've seen Twitch staff ban people for saying that they're underage in streams that are 18 plus. Yeah, they take that pretty seriously. I can't tell what material the boots are made of. They are Doc Marten boots, so I'm pretty sure they're leather. And then they're covered in sparkles. They're covered in sparkles. Yeah. And they're very well made because they're still sparkly, which I think is like absolutely fucking amazing. I didn't think that they would. Yeah, I didn't think that they would like retain the sparkle for so long. Steve Jr. Oh, sweet little Steve Jr. Hello, Steve Jr. How are you doing today? I'm doing very well today. I was kind of hoping we would do better for that hype train, but it's okay. It's understandable. Not every hype train is going to be the hypest. I don't want the strings. I'm going to just tuck them behind. I'm just going to tuck them behind. You and no. Yeah, definitely not. I think it might also auto ban you if anyone says that they're under 13. Like if you say the words, I'm 13 years old or I'm 12 years old, you might get like a auto ban from Twitch. Yeah. Legion from Team Fortress 2 says, is your name based on Invader Zim? It is. Yeah, it is. I love Invader Zim. It was like one of my favorite shows growing up. I'm so disappointed that there wasn't more of it. I liked the movie. I thought it was great. But I also feel like Invader Zim like deserves another season of a TV show. I feel like the world is fucking ripe for it. I think everyone would be really, really grateful for another season of Invader Zim. Yeah. I loved it. I thought it was a perfect show. I thought it was like an excellent balance of being creepy, but also kind of cute. And like insanely fucking funny and deeply subversive. I loved Miss Bitters. Miss Bitters was my favorite, their teacher. Just so evil and terrifying. Like she was like a demon, like a ghostly fucking nightmare. But then also apparently just a regular human woman. Bow! Val! Oh my god, she's going so deep into the park toys. I have no idea why you would say that. I think we're gonna ban you for being rude. Yeah. This guy's like, chat seems dead, to be honest. Good game, y'all. Like, I apologize, my sweet, beautiful introverts. You do not need to do anything. You don't need to be talking. It's totally cool if you just want to listen. I have no problem with it. This guy's like, oh, these people are just politely listening to the streamer speak. That's a bad thing. I don't think you need to talk if you don't have anything to say. Yeah. One of the roses. Welcome back. V is so lurker friendly. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you can chat if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's absolutely allowed. V is very lurker friendly. Oh my god. We are getting all the stupidest comments today. We've gotten, why aren't you dressed like a dominatrix? Well, I'm clearly dressed like a dominatrix. We've gotten, why are you not wearing leather today? Which, like, who gives a fuck if I am or if I'm not? We've got, why are you drinking beer today? It's quite obviously tea with milk in it. And then, while I'm wearing boots, while you can literally see the boots on my feet, why are you not wearing boots today? Oh my god. This is why you need to be gifting subs. It's not just because you are a disappointing, revolting wreck of a human being. You need to be gifting subs because you have to try to compensate. Do your fucking best for these brain-dead morons who are your peers. It's very unusual. It's very unusual to get so many stupid comments in a row. So I need you to try to bring some equilibrium back to the stream. Go ahead and gift some subs. I'll allow it. Can you imagine looking at somebody wearing a pair of boots and saying, why are you not wearing boots? Literally so fucking stupid. It makes my teeth set on edge. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. You weren't kidding when you said earlier common sense is not that common anymore. And the, like, increasing levels of stupidity. So, like, as I was reading this book yesterday, it's about, like, the human species has been, like, pushed to the edge of its existence. And there are different factions of people on this planet who are, like, either fighting for humanity or fighting against humanity. And there's one character who's like, I think I'm just going to end humanity. I think I'm just going to turn every single human person into, they're called stone eaters. And they're kind of like living statues. Their bodies are made of rock and stone. And they also eat rocks and stones. And they're essentially immortal. Like, if you were to, like, tear one apart into a million different pieces, it would take time, but it would eventually put itself back together. And the Stone Eaters consider themselves human because they were at one time human, but through, like, the various processes of this world, they were transformed into Stone Eaters. So one of the characters is like, I'm gonna turn the whole world into Stone Eaters. Which, like, one of the Stone Eaters was like, that's a bad idea because you will be lonely. Like, although, like, we consider ourselves that we were once human, it definitely removes your humanity to be able to, like, get sick and die. Yeah. Pal! Hey! You leave it. You leave it. That's in there for a reason. You leave it. She wants to get the ball out so badly. Yeah. Hi, Stoopy Poopy. Yeah, you're just a dumb puppy. Do people still come in and say that they recognize you from the COD video? Yep, someone came up yesterday and said that. Yep. Joey Killed Me says, I don't know why people keep bringing up certain outfits like you don't look good in everything you wear. Because they're stupid. Because they're stupid and they don't even know how to appreciate what they have. And that's not just like an Invader V problem. That's like a huge problem that everybody has, that like a lot of people have. Gratitude? being grateful for what you have, being appreciative of what is right there in front of you, is not something that people are accustomed to experiencing. A lot of people, unfortunately, kind of feel that the only way to achieve happiness is if they get what they want. They feel like, if I get what I want, then I will be happy. Which, like, kind of makes a type of sense, right? Like, if I get a grilled cheese sandwich with tomato soup, I will be happy. And, like, I mean, it's not completely entirely wrong. There is a truth to that. But the reality is, if you get cream of mushroom soup and a tuna sandwich, you can be just as happy with that, even if you didn't get exactly what you wanted. You can actually have happiness even if you don't get exactly what you want. Like, I wanted 100 gifted subs during that hype train, and we only got 58 gifted subs during that hype train. It is not exactly what I wanted, but I'm still grateful for it. I'm still very happy with it. That's fucking incredible. That's more subs than most people get in their entire fucking streams. It is not exactly what I wanted, but why wouldn't I be grateful for it? Why wouldn't I be happy? And, like, no, I might not be wearing, like, a full leather outfit today. I might not be wearing gloves and a corset today. But if you can't appreciate what I am wearing, you are proving that you are the problem. It's not my outfit. It's not what I'm wearing. It's not what I'm doing. It's that you are the problem. You don't even deserve happiness because you can't manifest it and find it in yourself. Big Mac and Thugs, it has been a minute. Welcome back, my dear. How have you been doing? Yeah, Well of Ascension, exactly right. I look great every day. That's the fucking truth of it. Fuck yes. Ooh, Nova. Oh, Nova, yeah. Simmer a pork chop in the mushroom soup and now we're cooking. That sounds amazing. That sounds real good. Oh, I love that. The COD montage is an amazing edit. Shout out to Shrimp Dynamics. Yeah! I love that the auto mod catches the word shrimp because it's so close to simp. V's looking good all the time. Sexy for sure. I personally like her cute factor, the sweet smile, and the big character, but that's just me. Oh, yeah, you got a cute face too, puppy. I gave it to you because I birthed you myself. And she's a real-life Disney princess. I loved being a real-life Disney princess. Little town, it's a quiet village. Every day, like the one before. Little town, full of little people. You know who? Type the word meme. Type the word meme in chat, and then the auto mod will give you the link to the COD montage. Ritus has got you, babe. Ritus has got you, babe. Make sure you're sitting down. Make sure you are sitting down when you watch that COD montage. Also, because it's like 5 minutes long. It's like a bit. It's a whole deal. No, the COD montage itself is pretty short, but the full monologue was like 5 full fucking minutes. Yeah. She's crazy. She's the Disney princess. I was a Disney princess. Yeah, the full rant was pretty long, but the meme is like just under 2 minutes. Yeah, they picked just, it was like the end of it, right? They just like went from the end, yeah. Hi, puppy dog. I'm gonna kiss you on your snoot. Now you got snoot kisses. Oh, you got a wet nose. Yeah, the COD montage saved me. That's the fucking truth. It is, yeah. I still see new ones pop up, and it reminds me how long I've been watching you, V. That's amazing. I'm glad that it had some, yeah, had some staying power. I think it's, like, universally relatable as well. There's nothing that I'm, like, saying in there that's so specific. That was amazing. But you already knew I was amazing, right? You know who? But you already knew that I was amazing. This is why I get paid the big. This is why I get paid the big subs. Yeah. I'm glad that you like it. It was so wonderful. There was people during like the height of the pandemic. I had so many people come in and say things like, "I watch this every day and it keeps me going." Oh, I meant the montage. Oh, never mind. Of the headshots. Boo. Oh, you know who's so mean? Is rude. Yeah, video games are impressive because you play them, I guess. Not like improvising an entire 5-minute monologue off the top of your head is anything. You know who's so mean? Are you trying to... Is this you flirting? Are you being mean to me because you like me too much? Yeah, exactly. What the hell's wrong with you motherfuckers? And it gets me going. Fuck yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not gonna lie, that speech you made might be considered a classic by now. Yeah, I think as well. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Which is interesting because like it feels kind of detached from me. Where I'm like, that V who did that she's gone. She's gone. And yet she is still with me. Yeah. The best part was the animals are leaving. I stopped myself from saying the animals are dying. Because that seemed kind of sad. It seemed a little sad to say the animals are dying. So I just said that the animals are leaving as like a sort of gentler way. Because I was like, I want this to be inspirational. I don't want it to be sad. Yeah, it's got like it's got a life of its own. Yeah. I recall seeing the meme in the thumbnail on Just Chatting. So some streamer was rewatching it recently, but I forget who. Yeah, it's great. It's nice that like new people get to discover it every day. Or they're like revisiting it because they fucking love it. Yeah. Yeah, Rightus. It's got a mind of its own. It's got a life of its own now. It's bigger than just me. But it's such a wonderful contribution. So my friend sent me a YouTube video and there was a play that was written by a bunch of like actors a couple of years ago maybe. And the play was all about like internet culture and internet memes. And so like there was many various parts of the play that were drawing on like different important aspects of internet culture. And the play culminated, the end of the play was a woman on stage doing my monologue in its entirety. She just like did the full 5 minutes of the monologue on stage in front of an audience. And like, that was crazy. That was really, really nuts to see. It made me so happy. I'll see if I can find the link and then maybe I'll share it with you guys. You guys can check it out too. Because like, if you do something that inspires anybody to create art around it, that's like a type of immortality, you know what I mean? I love it. Okay, let me see if I can find the link. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Oops. We came back. We're back now. That's right. I know that you were so miserable that I left you. But I had to go take a picture for Instagram. Had to go take a picture for Instagram. Had to show you the beauteousness of this outfit in standing. Yo, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a great photo. Oh, yeah. And the, like, spiderwebby-ness of this reminded me of The Other Mother from Coraline. It's a great movie. I love Coraline. Hi, sweet, beautiful puppy dog. I loved Coraline, but the first time seeing it was not the most pleasant experience that I've had in my life because, like, no fault of the movies at all. But it was, I went with a bunch of friends. It was a friend's birthday party. And so we met at a restaurant. And we were going to have dinner at this restaurant and celebrate her birthday at the restaurant. And then we were going to go over to the movie theater and watch the movie. And while we were at the restaurant, for whatever reason, do you guys remember this was like a super popular thing? I'm glad that they stopped doing this, and I haven't heard about this in years. But there used to be a thing where if you went to a restaurant for your birthday, you would get a pie in the face. Like, they would put a bunch of whipped cream into a pie tin, and you would get, like, a pie in the face for your birthday. I have no idea why this was ever a thing. Who thought that, like, you would want to celebrate your birthday by getting a fucking pie in the face is not... This was very common when I was younger. I have no idea why. And so my friend reasonably was like, I do not want to get a pie in the face for my birthday. I just don't want to do that. And I was like, you know what? You could give it to somebody else at your party. Apparently you couldn't opt out of doing the pie in the face, but you could give it to somebody else. So I was like, I'll get the pie in the face for you. I'll do it. No worries. And so they did the whipped cream in the fucking pie tin, and then they pied me in the face with the whipped cream. And then we went to go see the movie. But I had gotten, like, whipped cream in my hair and all over my skin. And, like, a little bit had dribbled onto my clothes as well. And it's okay for a couple of minutes, but literally after 10 minutes, it's cream. And all of a sudden it's like room temperature cream, and I just reeked of like stale whipped cream for the entire movie. The only thing I could remember of going to see, Coraline, was that I could smell the residual whipped cream in my hairline and on my clothes, and that I was like, oh, it's just like disgusting fucking whipped cream everywhere. I hate it. I'm really glad that we stopped doing that. I'm glad that this is not a thing anymore. And that there are no whipped cream pie in the face fucking birthday celebration. Who would want that? What were we thinking? It's just absolutely terrible. I remember once for my birthday when I was really young, we went out to the restaurant to celebrate my birthday. And they were like, you're going to get the pie in the face. And my brother had told me, I was very little, and my brother was an asshole. And my brother told me that he was like, sometimes they'll put poison in the pie. And I was like, what? They're gonna throw a poisoned pie in my face? And he was like, yeah, sometimes that happens. Sometimes you just get a poisoned pie in the face. And I was so scared. I was so freaked out because I was a little kid. And I just like believed whatever my big brother told me. And when we got to the restaurant, I think the wait staff could see how anxious I was about getting the pie in the face. And so they told me, they were like, you can give the pie in the face to somebody else at your table. And I was like, my brother's getting the pie in the face. Pie my brother in the face. Give him the poison pie in the face. So he got the pie in the face. We did not go see a movie afterwards. He was able just to like come home and take a shower and clean himself off. But getting the pie in the face and then having to go sit through a movie with like fucking pie. How is the pie in the face not a lawsuit? I mean, it's just whipped cream in your face. It's just whipped cream in your face. I don't know why it was so popular. You guys should do some Googling and figure out where the fuck this came from. I hate it. I don't want that thing. Awesome sauce. Yeah, it sounds like a very Ontario thing. Very like a 90s Ontario thing. Yeah. Yeah, it does sound not fun. That skin must have been awful. I'm sure it gave me terrible acne, but I already had terrible acne. So like, it's fine as a teenager. Jaeger! Hi, Jaeger. It's been a minute. I just celebrated my birthday and my parents took me to a steakhouse And they legit tried to make a 33-year-old, 300-pound man get onto a horse saddle and sing happy birthday. What? Oh my God, no. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Oh no. Does anybody like being the center of attention at a restaurant for their birthday? I do not. I do not. Oh, I do not want it. It's not for. It's no. Please, dear God, no. Yeah, absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. I do not feel great about, like, celebrating getting a year older. I'm just like, when is the sweet release of death coming? That's what I want to celebrate. Do not acknowledge me or my birthday. So there's also a very, like, intense gender divide between this, because women are often, this is not a hard and fast thing. So if you want to argue with me about this, I'm on your side as well. But I just heard this once and I was like, okay, this makes a kind of sense to me. That women are quite often socialized to celebrate things that they did not earn. Women are celebrated for their beauty, which, like, you're usually born with, or you're not, you know what I mean? Women are celebrated in, like, not that giving birth to children isn't a huge accomplishment, but any dumbass can have dumbass kids. This is the truth as well. Women usually celebrate things that just, like, happen to them. So birthdays are, you don't really, like, do anything to accomplish a birthday. You just, like, survived that 365 days. So women celebrating their birthdays is, like, a little bit more socially acceptable. But men are very much socially conditioned to only celebrate things that you accomplish purposefully. You are allowed to accomplish things and celebrate your accomplishments, but men are not usually, like, celebrated. If men are celebrated for their looks, it's because they've got that fucking, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger physique. If men are celebrated for their looks, it's usually because, like, I don't know, other dumb shit that I can't even think about right now. We don't really celebrate men for their looks enough, to be honest. Just putting that out there. I love a dad bod. I love your dad bods. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of weight on you, baby. Shows you're healthy. I saw an ad for the new Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and Tramel Tillman and Zach Cherry will be on an episode. Yay! It seems it's now two playing at the same time. Oh, like they're both, like, kind of like a team or against each other? Or is one of them hosting and asking the questions and one of them answering the questions? No, they're doing it as a team. Yay! Oh, what a great team. It makes me so happy to see the Severance people just fucking blowing up. I love that your brother tried to scare you about a poison pie, and now you're like, he gets to die from the poison pie. Yeah, eat your fucking words, you bastard. You're not evil today? Oh. Again, these weird fucking comments. You all want to seem a lot smarter than you truly are, and it is embarrassing. Please embrace your stupidity like I do. I love embracing your stupidity. I feel like this is right up there with those, like, oh, you're not wearing boots today? Oh, you're not wearing a Dommy Mommy outfit today? You are literally too stupid to even recognize what the fuck is in front of you? This is terribly embarrassing, but yet I'm not surprised. Owaithre, good boy. Exactly, Owaithre, yeah. That's right, motherfucker. Thank you for the palate cleanser. Oh, just ban him. Yeah, just ban him. I feel like we were being, like, particularly polite and keeping them around. But, like, this is very friendless behavior. This is very friendless behavior, and I will not abide this friendless behavior. I'm sorry that you have no friends to speak to, so you don't know how to speak to people in a friendly way, but you cannot make that my fucking problem. Please, for the love of God. Yeah. Jaeger says, I don't even celebrate the stuff that I achieve. That's another big part of being a man. You're supposed to, like, not enjoy yourself or, like, show you're having fun either. I'm gonna celebrate you, Jaeger. I'll celebrate you, baby. Good boy, Owaithre. Yes, that's fucking right. In public, no, but I'd like some acknowledgement that it is my special day, because as a man, it usually is just another day, but just, like, with added depression. Yes, it's like New Year's, right? That your birthday can kind of turn into this, like, expectation of something special, and then expectations invariably lead to disappointment. Like how I expect you motherfuckers to use the brain cell that God gave you, and I'm invariably very disappointed when I realize that You guys do not use even the single brain cell that the Lord gave you. V, what's your take on going to the movies alone? Oh, Jaeger. I go to movies by myself all the time. Literally all the time. Almost like sometimes multiple times a week. I used to like feel weird about going to a movie by myself. But I even had the experience recently where I went to a movie by myself. Good boy, Awaythray. Good boy. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go see this movie. It's not like it was like an indie movie. It wasn't like it didn't have like a big fucking gigantic budget. And I went into the movie theater and I was like, oh my god, it's completely empty. Like there's nobody here. And then there was one guy sitting at the back of the movie theater and I gave him one of these. I went, hey! And I gave him a smile and I gave him a little finger gun. And I was like, yeah, me and him were watching this movie alone together. And I was kind of hoping that when the movie ended, I could like chat with him a little bit about it because it was just me and him. I like sitting near the front of the movie theater. He was sitting at the very back. But he got up and he left really quickly. And so I didn't get to be like, what did you think about it? It's so good. It was just me and you in this movie. Yeah. Your friends called you weird for going to a movie by yourself. Honestly, fuck those people. Like, I know that they're your friends, and so like I don't want to be like too rude to them, but the reality is they're calling it weird because they are too insecure to do it themselves. And so the only reason that they're saying, oh, it's weird to go to a movie by yourself is because they need to lie to themselves. They need to lie to themselves to make themselves feel better about their own decisions, because there's literally nothing wrong with going to the movies by yourself. Not even a little bit. It's almost sometimes more enjoyable. What I like about it is that I get to completely disconnect from the entire world. Number one, it's like a few hours where I'm not even tempted to look at my phone. And I fucking love that. I love it. It just like draws me into this world, and I just get to relax and just like let somebody else kind of be in charge of my entire experience. I love it. I love I go to movies by myself all the fucking time. And I feel greater for it. Yeah. I also go to movies with friends all the time as well. Like, I would say it's about like a 50-50 split. I see like some movies by myself, and then I usually bring friends to movies as well. Yeah. I love it. Do you have like a monthly pass or something? I live in downtown Toronto, and there are like 5 or 6 movie theaters basically within walking distance of where I live. I'm very, very lucky because I'm right downtown. There's tons of movie theaters all over the place. And I love supporting them. I want them to stay in business. I was completely alone in the theater watching Batman on St. Patrick's Day. Yes! I love when the movies are empty, says Cactus. I love sitting all the way at the top under the projector. It feels like I'm a king on a throne. Really? I usually sit near the front, and I just like let the whole movie like fill my entire field of view. And then I'm like in the movie. Yeah. I like sitting in the middle for the theater. Oh yeah, all good, yeah. I use the word friend loosely. Yeah. Yeah, if your friends are like, oh, it's weird that you go to movies by yourself, you can be like, okay, well, fuck you for not coming with me then. Dude, I take myself on dates. I'll go to dinner and a movie solo. I do the exact same thing. I've been dating myself a lot this year. I really love it. And mostly what I find is that, like, the people who do come up to me and talk to me when I'm alone on my, like, little, like, solo dates, they're like, oh my god, I wish I had that confidence. I should do that. I'm like, yeah, you should. It's very fun to just, like, exist on your own. Society puts too much emphasis on this idea of, like, coupling up with people. You need to have a partner. You need to have a boyfriend. You need to have a girlfriend. You're a failure if you don't have these things. Who the fuck decides what a failure is? Crawford says, I can't stand when people call things weird. It triggers me. It is kind of a red flag. That it's like, oh, you're very narrow-minded. If you're like, ew, that's weird. Judgmental, narrow-minded, and honestly just shallow. Just straight up fucking shallow. Yeah. That's the best part of the theater, both movie theaters and live theater. Ah, Hendrix, welcome, my dear. How are you doing today, darling? If you're talking to your friends during the movie, get out of here. I want to watch the movie, talk after the movie. Styles, I am kind of bad for that. That every once in a while, I will, like, lean over to my friend and make a little comment. I sometimes also get too into the movies, and, like, I went to go see one of my, like, favorite childhood movies recently, and in the moments where, like, the kids are like overcoming adversity, it was so hard for me not to be like, yeah, fuck yeah! And I actually did that in the movie theater. The friend that I was with was like, you get really into movies. I'm like, yeah, I really do. Yeah, I really do, yeah. The Bloor is awesome, and the Fox. Yo, you're from Toronto. V, thank you for celebrating with me for the moment. I gotta head out. Work's over. Yeah, have a wonderful day. Have a great rest of your day, Jaeger. It's nice talking to you, too. Epic NPC. Yes, Epic NPC. This outfit is erotic and sexy and phenomenal, and you fucking love it. Thank you. Hey, V, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. It's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday, you. It is your special day. That's all you get from me, you fucker. I have a partner and I still go to the movies alone a lot of the times because I like watching garbage. Yes, that's the other thing. There's a lot of movies that I know that like none of my friends are really interested in seeing. And I'm like, I just want to see this because I fucking love this. Yeah. Hendrik says, I feel weak anytime I see you, goddess. Ooh, should I take advantage of your weakness and demand that you gift me subs? Oethre is doing a great job of these donations, but I need gifted subs too. Oh, yes. Style says, I cashed in my points on my credit card for gift cards for the keg. I took myself to dinner and I ate practically for free. I ate in the lounge/bar and it was one of the best evenings ever. Yes! Fuck yes! Yeah. I want more people to enjoy their own time. Enjoy being with yourself. I think it's incredibly important. It's literally like the key to living a happy life. I think it was Keanu Reeves who said that. Just because you're alone doesn't mean you need to feel lonely. Good boy, Oethre. I get laser focused in the movies unless it's boring and then I fuss around in my chair. Oh my god, Redis, you're so fucking cute. I just want to cuddle you. I just want to pick you up in one hand and give you a kiss on the forehead. I appreciate you, says 37. That's fucking right you do. Cactus says, the most engagement that I've had with others at movies is like playful yelling at the people who walk out of Marvel movies before the secret clips. I went to go see a movie recently and I like usually stay for like a big part of the like credits. Like I don't mind waiting and like watching all the credits because I mean all those people worked on the movie. They deserve to have their name be seen. But for whatever reason, I don't know why, I was like, okay, like the credits are playing, I'm gonna get up and go. And I stood up to leave and nobody else moved in the movie theater. And I was like, is there an after credit scene that I don't know about? I felt really awkward and I was like, I kind of wanted to go and sit back down once I noticed that nobody was getting up and moving. But I just Googled it and Google said there wasn't an after credit scene. So I was like, maybe like all those people were just like me and I was not like myself in that moment. What the fuck? Dashing says, my friend Joe recently went on the Dolly Parton diet. It really made Jolene. No one wanted to go see The Materialist with me. I mean, that's kind of understandable. Dakota Johnson does not have a great track record for good films. I was gonna say good films and good movies at the same time. It came out as good food. Oops. Sorry about that. Yeah. I think Dakota Johnson's adorable. I think she's very cute. But I can also recognize that she is not everyone's cup of tea. Yeah. Sibby TV says, my parents separated early and my dad would take me to movies all the time. And when he'd pick me up, and now he's older and I've been taking him. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. I love it. When I was really little, there was a movie theater in the mall near my house growing up. And that's what the mall was close enough that like I was allowed to walk to it by myself by the time I was like 10 years old. And when I was 10 years old, I definitely looked like I was 15 years old. And now I'm 35 years old, and I definitely look like I'm 25 years old. So, age is just a fucking number. Anyways, I loved walking to the movies by myself, and I would go see movies by myself even when I was a little girl. But I would sometimes go see movies that I was, like, way too young to see, and I would just lie to them and be like, yeah, I'm totally 14. I can totally see this movie, and I was, like, 11. Hendrix, is that you begging me to make you gift some subs? Is that you begging me, saying, no, please don't? Yes, yes, yes! Have you seen Parasite? I saw it for the first time yesterday. I did see Parasite. That movie was wild. There is something that I love so much about the way that Asian countries tell stories, in that they don't get, like, stuck in a certain style of storytelling. Their storytelling is very fluid. Parasite was kind of like 3 different genres all jammed together. there were some intense comedy elements. There was definitely a horrific element as well, if you've seen the movie. And then there was an intense amount of social commentary. And I feel like in Western movies, in like Hollywood style movies, even in Canadian productions, it's like, pick one thing and stick to that. But why? But why? Why? It's like, who made that rule? All right, Hendrix, I promise I won't force you to gift me subs. I'll force somebody else to do it. I haven't had the funds to go out lately, but I do like to have lunch by myself, and I order stuff that I haven't tried yet. Oh, you're brave. Oh man, Ritus, that's something that I struggle with. I am very stuck in my food ways. I am very, very much just like, nope, I know what I like, and I don't want things that I don't like. Kind of a baby in that way. Awesome Sauce says, she could make me food. You know what they say, if it's gray, it's good for you. Oh, you are quoting something that is not immediately apparent to me. Is that from Parasite? Is that from Dolly Parton? I'm not making the connection, Awesome Sauce. It sounds kind of familiar, though. I haven't had a bad experience yet, says Ritus, about trying all the new foods. That's good. That's good. That shows like an intense, like a good personal confidence, which I admire. Fuck yeah. Style says, I'm the same. I like trying new things, but I don't want it to go to waste if I don't like it, so I tend to order my favorite things off the menu instead, yeah. It's from the Eric Andre show. It's a Dakota Johnson joke. Oh, very esoteric. Very esoteric, yeah. Well, maybe the sandwich was a bit underwhelming when we had dinner right after TwitchCon on Saturday. When we were in the park? No, that was, wait, was that before? I can't remember, oh my god. It all kind of blended together. And also I just felt so anxious. I feel like my body was not creating memories. My body was just like, get home, get home, get home now. I feel so guilty, says Hendrix. So I will send you one sub, my goddess. Don't you dare send one. Don't you dare do one. I swear to God, if you can't do 5, do not do one. Don't do it. Don't you dare do it. I'd rather you... Oh, he did. Oh, no. Oh, it's offensive. Like a slap to the face. How dare you? No! One gifted sub. Boo. No, it was when we stopped by this, like, random place on the way back just to, like, hide from the rain. Rightus, there was nothing that we were going to eat on that trip that was going to hold a candle to Capsalon. It was all, as soon as we got that Capsalon, it was over for every other meal that we were going to have. Because nothing compares to Capsalon. I'm so sorry, I'd already sent it before you said that. Oh, I'll make you fucking sorry, you rat bitch. Yeah, that is true. Capsalon is so good. If you guys are not from the Netherlands, or if you haven't visited there, then you don't know what Capsalon is, but I think you should Google it. Because it is one of the most delicious, oh my god, I just love it, I love it, I love it. There's a place in Toronto called Otto's Berliner, and Otto's does a type of Capsalon. You can like kind of order it. It's not the exact same. It's not the exact same as Capsalon, but it's like a very close approximation of Capsalon, and it's so good. Capsalon is the best. I'm drunk out of my mind. I'm high off of my ass, and I am so fucking hungry. And it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I don't want to be disgustingly hungover. So must I send the other 4, goddess? Hendrix, yes you fucking must. Yeah, you know it's the only thing that you can do. You have to get to an even 5. You gotta do it. Them's the rules, toots. I haven't had Capsalon, but from Googling it, it looks kind of like Donair box. Yes, yeah. You can get Donair, and it's fairly similar. But, like, Capsalon is, I think it has, like, a special type of sauce. Or I think that it has cheese as well, which, like, I haven't gotten a Donair box with cheese. It's usually just, like, Donair and, like, sometimes, like, fries and salad. You can sometimes get halloumi, which kind of counts. Halloumi's a delicious type of cheese as well. But you need the cheese. That's, like, an added thing that you add on to it to make it more like Capsalon. It doesn't come automatically with it. Oh, the cheese. It just, oh yeah, it's just like, it's just so, Away3, it's so fucking good. It's just so fucking good. It's just... I loved Capsalon. Yeah. It's delicious. Belle, come on up. Let's go. Up. Belle, up. Let's go. Come on over here. Oh, have a great rest of your stream. I'm heading back to work here. My little break is over. Thanks for making me hungry with all the food talk. I'm glad you're leaving now because now I'm going to start talking about all the food that I ate when I was in Italy. I'm earning my first paycheck and I'm taking a trip to the Netherlands just for lunch. Yeah, it's worth it. Go to go to the Netherlands just to get Capsalon. That no one would tell you you're wrong. No one would tell you you're wrong. Hi, beautiful soft baby. Hello. Away3, you're doing it just fucking right. Yeah, fuck yeah. Great googly moogly. Yeah, Stoomy. That's fucking right, Stoomy. My favorite meal that I had when I was in Italy a couple of years ago. Get out of here. It was saffron risotto. It was saffron risotto. It was one of the like specials that restaurant was having at the time. Like their lunch special. And I was like, yeah, I want the saffron. Fuck yes. Can I send you 5? It's the same price if I send 5 or 4. You should probably just send 5 then, Hendrix, yeah. Yep. Just a 2-hour flight, a 1-hour train ride, get some Capsalon, ride back, 2-hour flight, perfect day. Yeah. That's worth it. That's 3 hours of travel to get Capsalon. Sign me fucking up. I got the saffron risotto in Italy. And it was so good. Like, eating that food, I felt like it was literally imbuing me with magic powers. I couldn't believe the transformative nature that the food was allowing me to experience. And I live in Canada. And Canadians, oh, good boy, Hendrix. Canadians eat the most Kraft macaroni and cheese out of any country in the world. We love Kraft macaroni and cheese. And when I took a bite... of the saffron risotto, my first and only thought was, oh my god, it's like the fanciest Kraft macaroni and cheese I've ever tasted in my entire life. Like, it was like if God had made Kraft macaroni and cheese from fucking ground up angels. It was so good. But I just thought it. I wasn't going to say it because I'm in Italy and saying this tastes like Kraft macaroni and cheese is not okay. That's not good. And I had a boyfriend at the time. And he was sitting across from me, and we would, like, share food all the time. He'd be like, let me have a bite of your meal, let me have a bite of your meal. And he takes a bite of it, and his eyes go wide, and he whispers really quietly. He's like, it's like really fancy Kraft macaroni and cheese. And I was like, that's what I thought too. Don't say that out loud. If any Italians hear us, they'll kick us out of the country permanently. But I was so glad that he said it. I'm so grateful that he also was just like, oh my god, it's like really fancy Kraft macaroni and cheese. The saffron risotto was, oh, I still daydream about that saffron risotto. Yeah, immediately straight to jail. Just like kicked out of Italy for all of time. You're just never allowed back into Italy. You're just banned. Banned from Italy. Permanent banning from the Italian fucking experience if you say that it tastes like Kraft macaroni and cheese. Everything was so incredibly delicious. Just like mind-bogglingly good. And all the people are so beautiful. Just like the average regular Italian person is so stunningly gorgeous. Or maybe you just notice the stunningly gorgeous people because they are so stunningly gorgeous and your eye just fucking slides right over all the uggos. It's just amazing. It's just awesome. Yeah, if any Italian person had ever heard me say it tastes just like Kraft macaroni and cheese but really fancy, they would have... It's just... yeah, I can't imagine the fucking devastation. So this is just our little secret. This is just our little secret. Italian here, and I can confirm. Yes, don't tell your brethren. Please don't tell anyone. Just go straight to jail. Oh, Away3, good boy. Oh, cause for concern says, V, you look better than ever. Fuck yeah, I do, bitch. Yeah, I do. They sent Giorno after you if you call it macaroni and cheese. It's what I would deserve. Yes, yeah. V, do you like lasagna? Oh, I love lasagna. Oh, yeah. Everyone loves lasagna. Absolutely. Yeah, who doesn't like lasagna? Actually, you know what? Growing up, my stepbrother did not like lasagna. Growing up, my stepbrother didn't want to eat anything that had more than 2 or 3 ingredients in it. He had like a lot of sensitivities to anything that was like slimy. So he couldn't have mushrooms. He like hated mushrooms, even though I'm like, mushrooms are delicious. He didn't like lasagna. So he would just like not eat lasagna when we would have lasagna for dinner. I think he got over that. I think he's like a little bit better at like eating more varied things. But what we didn't know is that him being that picky, it actually goes beyond pickiness. And I think he might have had avoidant restrictive intake disorder. Because it was like, it wasn't just that he didn't like these foods, it was that he would have like a deep visceral reaction to them. It was like painful for him. Yes, Hendrix, I release you. You can go have a go enjoy your cold shower, you fucking simp. Lasagna's like my favorite food. Oh, your dad doesn't like lasagna. Is it the same thing, Rightus, where he can't have like too many different flavors at the same time? Or too many different like textures all put together? I love lots of different flavors. I love lots of different textures. Fucking symphony for the mouthfeel. The mouthfeel. I want to feel that mouthfeel. No. It's just that he's used to eating garbage. Oh, boo. Boo. It's like one of my favorite things about getting older is that there were a few things that I didn't like when I was younger. I didn't like seafood when I was little. I just like was not into it. Just like not a fan of seafood. And I'm really, really glad that I grew out of that because seafood is like my favorite now. Like I fucking love seafood. I love like fish and chips. I love sushi. I love lobster. Ooh, I love lobster. I love oysters. Yeah. I love like a seafood chowder with like mussels and clams. All of that stuff's so good. Yeah. Calamari is my guilty jam. Oh, how could I forget about calamari? I love calamari. And you know what? I think it was calamari actually that started getting me back into seafood. I think I tried like deep fried calamari as like an appetizer at one point, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of understanding how delicious seafood can be. It's becoming more apparent to me. Belle, you got your toy right here. Oh, is that your toy? Do you want me to grab it? You want me to grab it? You want me to grab? Oh, you want me to throw it? I was so scared to try oysters. They looked very like booger texture to me, and I was afraid that I would not like the texture. It's very possible. There are a lot of people who just do not like the texture. It's very slimy and then kind of thick. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, but they're so good. They're so good. There's a place in Toronto that will give you East Coast and West Coast oysters. So you can try, and the difference between them is fucking astounding. It's amazing. Then you have all these little, like, you can, like, add, like, hot sauces into them or, like, different savory sauces and stuff. And it's so good. Caster, are you trying to take over Oathre's business? Oathre, did you see that? Someone other than you gifted $5. Oh, I love scallops. I do. I love scallops. Yeah. All of it is so good. That's right, Oathre. And now he does $6. He's like, how dare you do $5? I'll show you. I'll do $6. Good boy. Good boy. I love that healthy competitive nature. Fuck yes. I can't believe I'm going to say this because I feel genuinely so ashamed of having this opinion at all in my life, but please don't judge me. I used to not like pierogies. I don't know why. I'm not sure what was wrong with me. But I remember when I was really little, I didn't like pierogies. I don't know what, I was just like, I was a very miserable child. I feel like is the only logical explanation. And that the misery of my childhood just like permeated the most wonderful things. Because pierogies are the best. Like now that I'm saying it, I'm like, am I gonna make pierogies for dinner tonight? I don't know why. I cannot, maybe it was the way that like my dad prepared them that wasn't great. Cause like to be honest, he was not a great cook. He really wasn't. But I can't believe there was ever a time in my life where I didn't like pierogies. And as a Ukrainian woman, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. I'm Ukrainian and Portuguese, and I didn't like pierogies and I didn't like seafood, which is like the two staples of Ukrainian and Portuguese food. Hey, baby, you brought your toy again. I also have a ton of sympathy for kids, for little kids, saying that they don't like these foods. It would drive me fucking up the wall when I worked as a nanny. The mom of the kids that I nannied was so fucking disconnected from her children that if her kids were like, I don't like this, I don't want to eat this, she would like get angry at them. She'd be like, why don't you like this? This is delicious. Why don't you like this? This is so good. And the mom chain smoked cigarettes. Like, she was smoking cigarettes like half a pack, I imagine, a day, basically. Like, she was smoking cigarettes a lot. And smoking cigarettes really dulls your taste buds. It really like flattens out your sense of taste. And the mom would get so upset because she would like order pizza for the kids, and the kids would go to eat the pizza and they'd be like, it's too spicy. Like, the sauce is too spicy on the pizza. And the mom would be like, the sauce isn't spicy at all. You like, what you're talking about is nonsense. Like, you're being ridiculous. And I didn't want to like explain this to her because I was like, I don't give a fuck what she thinks. But I would explain it to the kids that I nannied. That I was like, hey guys, you are 3 and 4 years old. You are brand new people, and your taste buds are very sensitive. You have lots more taste buds than I do or your mom does. And the taste buds that you have are very sensitive. So if you say that it's spicy, I agree with you. You are right. You have a much finer palate than we do as adults, especially as adults who have like smoked cigarettes and have smoked marijuana and have like just like deadened our taste buds over like years of, I don't know, dumb shit. I felt so bad for those kids that they would be like, the pizza is too spicy. And the mom would just be like, no, it's not, just eat it. And I'd be like, it's okay. Like, you can just like wipe the sauce off and you can just eat the bread and the cheese separately. Don't worry about it. Because it was spicy for them. I believed that it was. When I ate it, I was like, yeah, there's a little tingle of spice. And if I can like tell there's a little tingle of spice, it probably means that those kids are experiencing like a whole fucking wallop of spice. Those poor kids. Squid pierogies for everyone. Oh, that's not a real thing, is it? No. I was thinking about that. Yeah, that the kids have like more taste buds and their taste buds are much more sensitive. Yes. Learning that was a huge turnaround. But then again, like I said earlier, any dumbass can have dumbass children. So like, not everyone who has kids is worthy of having kids. Yeah. To be honest, I don't like our main national food either. Good, right? Yeah, fuck yeah, Rightus. Right on board with me. Living on the coast and not liking seafood is crazy. Well, I live in Toronto in Southern Ontario, so like, we get good seafood in Southern Ontario, but like, we're not near the coast. It's not too close. Yeah, mom did not have any taste buds. Mom deadened her taste buds with all that cigarette smoking. Castor says, I'm from New York and I miss the Italian restaurants so much. Oh, food in New York was also very, very good. But food in New York was good in a way that made me acutely aware of how unhealthy it all was. That I was like, this is so delicious. This probably has like a deadly amount of salt in it, which is great. Or sugar, which is great. But also like, the few times that I've been to New York, I'm like, oh my God, this is not healthy. There's no way this can be good for me because it tastes so good. All right, puppy, you brought your toy back. You gotta drop it. You gotta drop it if I'm gonna throw it. Yeah. Yes, this look is giving today. Yeah, fuck yeah, it is. Yes, that's exactly correct. Thank you for saying so. Adiolo. Sorry, Adiolo, not Adiolo. Adiolo says, I live on the East Coast and I used to not like seafood. You're crazy. You're crazy. I'm glad that you also came around in time. It's good to know that Canada doesn't eat what comes out of Lake Erie. Yeah, nice. Those Great Lakes are greatly polluted. Greatly polluted. I'm almost sure that's what the great means nowadays. It's just very polluted lakes. Should definitely not eat any of the fish or the sea life coming out of there. Although I think we should be eating the zebra mussels because the zebra mussels are an invasive species and they're scary bad. I think I stepped on a zebra mussel once in my life, and it, like, cut me to the fucking bone. Yeah. What is your favorite Italian dish, asks Caster. Can I say that it was the saffron risotto that I had in Italy? That saffron risotto in Italy was just, it felt like eating pure sunshine. It felt like if you could take a bite out of the sun itself, and it wouldn't just, like, destroy your face and gastrointestinal tract in flames. It was so good. Yeah, the fancy mac and cheese. Caster gives 5, and Away Threy is like, no, 6. That's great. Good boy, Caster, and good boy, Away Threy. And good puppy dog. Yes. And you're a good puppy dog. You gotta drop it, good puppy dog. Good girl. Go get it. Go get it, good girl. Yeah, she's a good girl. She is a very, very good girl. You guys wish you were good girls. At best, you can be good boys, which pale in comparison to the good girlness of the dog. I loved the saffron risotto. I love a good fettuccine alfredo, but I also am not sure if that's technically Italian. I feel like I read somewhere that it's like fettuccine alfredo isn't an Italian dish. It was created like, I don't know, like Germany or something, or like Spain or something. It's always really shocking when you're like, what? This isn't that? I had no idea. Chicken Alfredo is apparently forbidden in Italy. Not my fault, it's delicious. Yeah, right? Yeah. I feel like I've heard something about, like, fettuccine Alfredo, chicken Alfredo being, like, not Italian. And that they don't want it in Italy. And that it's not right or something. Even though it's so good. Don't punish me for the deliciousness. I'm just a simple woman. I just want delicious things. I love lasagna. Sometimes also just like regular old spaghetti and meatballs will just hit so right. Sometimes just a regular spaghetti and meatballs is going to be fucking amazing. Not for eating on a first date because it's a little slippy slidey and like sometimes the ends of those noodles like can go every fucking which way direction, including all over your nice clothes on your first date. But once you start dating somebody and once you get like deep into the relationship, you can eat as messily as you want. Fuck yeah. That's the joy of being in a relationship. You guys get to mess each other up. You get to watch each other get messy. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I feel like I've heard that about fettuccine Alfredo or chicken Alfredo, but it's one of the best. It's so good. It's so good. It's not, I don't know. Wait, do I like pierogies more? Do I like pierogies more? It's possible. It's possible. I don't know where I would rank them. It's like trying to pick a favorite child. I literally just heard about the Alfredo isn't an Italian thing on a hot dog is a sandwich podcast. Okay, good. Yes, all right. This isn't something that I imagined. This is like a widely believed fact. Yeah. Oh, because chicken Alfredo, fettuccine Alfredo is American. It's not authentic Italian. I see. I see, I see, I see. I see. Yes. I didn't go, but I heard that my pre-prom dinner was spaghetti. Oh, you got dinner at your prom? Interesting. They did not feed us. They did, which is I'm grateful for because then it would have like taken away from how drunk I was at prom. I was so drunk at prom. One of my teachers, my religion teacher, was chaperoning, and we were both in the bathroom at the same time. And I came out of the stall and washed my hands, and then was like, "I love you, Mrs. Religion Teacher," and I gave her a hug. And she was like, "You need to act more sober, otherwise you're going to get kicked out of prom." And I was like, "All right, whatever you say, ma'am." Amazing. And pizza was an American invention, wasn't it? We need to Google this. You gotta Google that. Google it. Wait, why did you say rest in peace, Ozzy? I just learned about this. Did Ozzy Osbourne die? Oh no, he seemed like he had been... Oh, Ozzy Osbourne has passed away. The story broke about half an hour ago. Yeah, he did pass away. Oh, he was. You guys, that man lived an incredibly full life. A very full life. He was 76. Oh geez, and he just did his final show, yeah. And people were questioning whether he'd be up for it. Yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go on breaks. You guys can peruse the news. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. You gave us a lot of good music. I'll be right back, guys. I came back. Yes, I saw the news of Ozzy Osbourne's passing. The internet is very sad. He seemed like a real decent guy. He really did. I don't remember hearing, and maybe today's not the day to rehash the negative stuff that he might have been involved with, but like he always seemed like a pretty fucking decent dude. I have no stories about like my, like I didn't really like listen to a lot of his music. But one time I was flying with a friend. We both worked at the Disney Princess Company. This is like many, many years ago. And she was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And this was during a layover, I think in Philadelphia. And when she got back from the bathroom, she was like, there was a girl in the bathroom who had like light purple hair. And Ozzy Osbourne's daughter at the time had that like really distinct light purple hair. And my friend was like, oh, I like your purple hair. It's just like Ozzy Osbourne's daughter. And she turned and looked at her, and it was Ozzy Osbourne's daughter. It was actually her in the bathroom in Philadelphia. And my friend was like, oh my God. Oh, it's actually you. So that was as close as I ever got to anything to do with Ozzy Osbourne, was that a friend of mine ran into his daughter in a bathroom once and said, you look just like his daughter. And she was like, I am his daughter. It is me. That was always very cute. That's like such a fun story. You look just like Kelly Osbourne. I am Kelly Osbourne. That would make sense why you look just like her. He had some shaky history with his wife, Sharon, but I was always happy that they could work stuff out and that they were in love. Yeah. And he just recently did like a big send-off show, right? And like people were speculating in the comments that they're like, it seems like he was holding on just to get that show done. And now that that like final farewell send-off show is over, it's like, he's like, I can rest now. I did it just right. I would say, fuck yeah, he did do it just right. Inspired like whole generations of music. Hi, baby girl. Come on up. Val, up. Let's go. Val, up. No, you're going the wrong way. I think she's going to get a toy. What do you got there? Bring it here. Val, bring it here. Yeah, you went and got your toy. You went and brought your toy. Okay, you want to go play fetch? It's very similar to how Tony Hawk gets those, you look like Tony Hawk comments. Yeah. Except now that Tony Hawk is like, he's grandfather's age now. Like Tony Hawk's grandpa, I'm pretty sure. He's like grown up. I feel like a lot of people would not necessarily recognize him as well. It happens to the best of us. Sam Dog says, I planted some worry seeds earlier. They're a growing concern. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel like I got them worry seeds, too. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. I know that this is not appropriate. And I know that it has nothing to do with him. But I want to be like, okay, Death, now do Donald Trump. Okay. Okay, now to... How old is Donald Trump? He's in his, like, mid-70s, too, right? Okay, now do Donald Trump. We're all very sad about the passing of Ozzy Osbourne. Let us celebrate the passing of Donald Trump. Donald Trump's even older. He's not in his mid-70s. He's 79 years old. Get him out of here! Get him out of here. Get out of here, you 79-year-old fucking man. What the fuck? That is way too old to be the goddamn president of the United States of America. Like, on every single fucking basis, he is not qualified to do that goddamn job. Yes, we saw there were pictures of Trump's intensely swollen ankles. And, like, get him out of here. Come on, sweet release of death. Just get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, Tony Hawk's grandkid has some cool grandparents. One of them is Tony Hawk, and the other one is Kurt Cobain. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh man, that kid's probably got a lot of pressure to be real cool though. That's fucking terrifying. Hopefully they don't feel any pressure. Hopefully they just get to live a cool life. Ad YOLO, are you upset that people were cheering because a fascist monster who is also a child rapist is sick? We should cheer about that. Yes. Yeah. There are definitely... Oh, I'm not upset. It was funny. Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. You said motherfuckers were cheering in the comments, so motherfuckers is usually like a negative thing. No, we should always be cheering when fascist child rapists are given some negative karma. That shows a type of like exquisite like evenness in the world. We love it. Hooray. Val, oh, this toy is so goopy. You've really gooped this toy up. You're a goopy puppy. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness gracious. Actually, no, I don't want Donald Trump to die. I really don't. I want the rest of his fan base to turn on him because he is so deeply in those Epstein files. Exactly, Awaythray, exactly. The Faza, welcome back for 6 months. Faza, thank you. Very glad to have you back, baby. I want his fan base to turn on him because they know that he's a child rapist and they will not stand for it because there is still some semblance of decency inside of people. And then I want him to die in disgrace. I want him to die after his like ravenous horde of fanatical supporters turn on him. Yes. That would be, but then again, I understand that like the world is not a perfect place and that fairness and goodness do not always come out on top. I think it's enough that like a large portion of his fan base is like, why isn't he releasing the Epstein files? He said that he would release the Epstein files. He made a big fucking deal of the Epstein files and like how he was going to expose it. And they're noticing, like usually when he goes back on his word, they're just like, I'm quick to forget, who gives a fuck, whatever. But they're not letting go of this. A lot of them are really holding on tightly to this and being like, yeah, this is fucked up. Very good, Awaythray, very good. Can't you just cosplay as a witch and cast a spell? I mean, I am a witch. I don't need to cosplay as a witch. I just am a witch. And no, magic doesn't work that way. You can't use magic to try to hurt other people. It doesn't work that way. Don't you think that if that's how it worked, it would have already worked? Like, I guarantee you there's like hundreds of thousands of witches all over the world who have desperately wanted goddamn disgusting Trump to be kicked straight out of life. But that's just not how it works. It just doesn't work that way. The infighting these past few weeks has been pretty entertaining. It was incredible. For the first time ever, I clicked on Our Conservative. And I went and I was like, what are the conservative subreddits saying about this? And Our Conservative is one of the most like hardcore dens of Trump support. They really like Donald Trump usually. But I didn't stay there for very long because their politics make me feel deeply uncomfortable. But every single post that I saw on Our Conservative was like, why is Donald Trump not trying to, like, why is he preventing the release of the Epstein files? Why would he talk so much about the Epstein list and then all of a sudden turn around and be like, there is no list, it never existed? I thought it was very funny. Somebody on Reddit yesterday was like, why doesn't Anonymous just like hack into the computers and release the Epstein files? And everybody in the comments was like, you have watched too many movies. That is not how the world is. It's not like the whole list is just like in a file somewhere sitting on somebody's computer. It's not exactly like that, but it's probably not that different from that, but I really, really hope. I really, really hope that all those people who have hurt so many innocent children get some kind of comeuppance. I mean, it's what you hope for. You can't hold your breath for it. It's just like you can't wish for love from a genie. Exactly, JCZ, exactly. I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast Fireball. Exactly. Oh, that's a good idea. I should check into that. I don't think that you can just like hack into the government computers and find a copy of the Epstein files. I feel like if it were that easy, it might have already happened. Oh wait, were you talking about checking into our conservative turning on Donald Trump? First thread that I clicked on, yeah, you were. Every comment is down, voted to hell. Yeah, I'm checking out the subreddit. Yeah. People are feeling very divided, which is great, which is like amazing. Oh, Waithray says, how am I going to explain where all of my money went? Who do you have to explain this to? Your wife? Your children? Your family? Just tell them it's none of your fucking business and then give me more. Tell them that's none of their fucking business. Because it's my business, baby. Warcraft Andy says, the files are most likely in just like paper format to prevent hacking. Interesting. I mean, yeah. In my mind, I'm like, but what did they print those papers from? I'm seeing a lot of cope. I mean, Donald Trump himself went on record decades ago about like, Jeffrey Epstein's like one of my best friends and he loves women, beautiful women, and they're very young. Like, he said basically those exact words. And also Donald Trump's brain, good boy, Awake, such a good boy. He even recently has been like unintentionally deeply incriminating himself by saying things like, I try not to listen to him too closely, so like I don't really know exactly what he's saying, but the gist of it is that he's like, Barack Obama and Joe Biden created the Epstein list and that's why I'm on it, because like they forged it and they made it up. And it's like, keep talking, Donald. Keep talking, Donald. You are your own worst enemy every time you open your mouth. Give me more. Give me more. Do you know what I hated seeing though? This was very disappointing to see. A lot of people online were getting Rosie O'Donnell and Roseanne Barr confused. That a lot of people were like, oh wow, Rosie O'Donnell's like fighting against Donald Trump. I guess it's okay that she was like kind of racist before. And it's like, Rosie O'Donnell's never been racist? You're thinking of Roseanne Barr. Those are different people, but also the fact that so many people got those two women conflated. It really takes the like pressure and the strain off of my experience of stupidity, where I'm like, oh, everyone's stupid. It's not just the people in my chat. Everyone's stupid everywhere. Okay, that's a good perspective to have. Hopefully Colbert can do a podcast and come back in a few years. So apparently his contract is going to last until next May, and I am very excited to see what Colbert does now that his late night show has been canceled. Now that he has no reason to play nice. Yeah. This is one of the comments from our conservative that Ad YOLO has found. The reason I doubt the reason I dump Trump, I wish. The reason I doubt Trump is on the list is that the Democrats would have released it. It would be too easy to redact the names they didn't want to get out. I want to know why he won't release it. Is he being threatened? Is someone close to him on it? It's him. It's just him. Yeah. Wowza, what a nice fit. Yeah. Wait, Tigger, we can ban people for whatever we want. And that comment has negative 800 downvotes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Ian. It is a good fit. People can't even get Shaq and Sinbad straight with the Mandela effect. What? Well, how could you ever conflate Shaq and Sinbad? They are very different people. That's so confusing. I'm not surprised. We have too much stuff in our heads. It's all too much stuff in our heads. We just all got too much stuff in our heads. We need to have less stuff in our heads. Ugh. They both play genies on TV. I mean, yeah. I guess? My favorite was when Sinbad was on American Dad. I really love American Dad. I think it's very funny. And Jeff Fisher met Sinbad in space. Jeff gets like thrown into space, like into deep space. No, they both didn't play genies on TV, and that's why the Mandela effect is so upsetting. I was wondering, I was like, I think I remember Shaq being a genie on TV, but I don't remember Sinbad being a genie on TV. But I'm like, I don't know enough to tell you that you're wrong. Yeah, that's part of the Mandela effect. Sinbad never played a genie. He only ever wore a fez. I don't even remember him wearing a fez. What are these kids doing? They don't even know who Sinbad is, which is a fucking tragedy because he's hilarious. Because he's super duper funny. I feel like it would make more sense to get Sinbad and Donald Faison confused. Oh, look, the dumb cash cow is back, you worthless idiot. You better be here to pay me big fucking bucks, moron. I feel like it would be totally understandable if you were like, I get Donald Faison. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name right. There's a chance I'm doing it wrong. And Sinbad confused. That would be understandable. They do have a similar look and intonation in their voices. But getting Sinbad and Shaq mixed up, how could you get Shaq confused with anyone? The guy from Scrubs. Yeah, the best friend from Scrubs. If so, Sinbad could be his dad. Exactly, right? Yeah. Speaking of Donald Faison, I hear a Scrubs reboot is in the works. I've also heard that. I have also heard that. I got to meet Zach Braff once. I went to London with my dad on a vacation once, like right after I graduated from university. And we were like walking around London. I think we had like gone down to... I don't even know where we were, but we were like walking from one place back to our hotel room. And there was a big crowd of people on the street outside of a theater. And I was like, oh my God, what is this big crowd of people like waiting for? What are they all doing here? And I like went to go look, and there was like scaffolding in front of the movie theater, like the facade of, sorry, not the movie theater, of the like playhouse of the theater. There was scaffolding like up in front of it. So I stood up on a cinder block and I looked over the crowd, and it was Zach Braff, and he had been starring in a play that he wrote called Ordinary People. And the only thing that I knew about Zach Braff was that I had a big crush on him from Scrubs, that he had voiced Paul Revere in Clone High, and that he was a Redditor. And this was like in 2012. This is like a long fucking time ago. And in 2012, if you were a Redditor and you came across another Redditor in the wild, like in the world, you would say to them, what time does the narwhal bacon? It's just like this like nonsense phrase that meant you're also a Redditor and I'm a Redditor. And the response would be at midnight. And he was signing autographs at the theater door. And over the crowd, I shouted, Zach, at what time does the narwhal bacon? And he like laughed and like didn't look up, but he was like, oh, this is another Redditor. And then he signed enough autographs that people were dispersing. And I got up to the front of the, like crowd. And I was like, oh, like, I haven't seen your show, but like, it's so cool to run into you. And he was like, yeah, it's rare to run into a cute American girl in England. And I was like, I'm not going to correct you that I'm Canadian. It's totally fine. And then the next day, I got tickets with my dad to go see the play. It was one of my favorite plays. I really liked it. There's a very cute little monologue about a girl getting scabies. And if you don't know what scabies is, don't Google it. Do not Google it. You're better off not knowing. Your life is greater in this moment for not knowing what scabies is. But then I went back to the stage door to get his autograph to like sign my playbill and stuff for going to see the show. And he remembered me. He was like, oh, you came back. What did you think about the show? And I was like, I loved it. That's the only, I got to meet him. I probably should have had Twitter at that time, so I could have DM'd him on Twitter and then fucked his brains out in his hotel room. But also, I was like 22 years old. I was fucking young. I was way too young to fuck his brains out. But like, Having a guy who got to make out with Natalie Portman tell you that you're cute means something. That means something. Oh, yeah. No, he's dated women way younger than me. He's dated women way younger than... Wasn't he dating, like, Florence Pugh? And she's... I think she's younger than I am. Anyways. I don't think he would have been canceled. Caster, thank you for the $5. You're doing better than Dumb Cash Cow, who is not living up to his username. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. I remember watching Garden State and feeling like it was the best movie I had ever seen in my entire life. And then I rewatched Garden State within the past, like, 10 years. And I was like, this movie is bad. This is a bad movie. I think that's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, a movie not aging super duper well. I feel like that's more the norm. I feel like it's the exception to the rule that really proves the rule if movies age well over time. I don't know if you guys have rewatched Garden State recently, but it does not hold up. It is very much a product of its time. Yeah. Say what you will. I'm still okay with the Manic Pixie genre, but I'm a dude. That's kind of it, that I was like, this is not a great representation of women. It made me cringe. I didn't love it. Yeah. Benny Hall. Not to be confused with Benny Hill. It says, I've just been to watch Superman and Jurassic Park. Both were okay, but not amazing. 7 out of 10 for both. Yeah, it's great. That's pretty good. That's fine, yeah. I'm not going to see Jurassic Park. I do not want to see it. I love the original. Shoot her! Shoot her! It's a perfect movie. They didn't need to keep making Jurassic Parks. They did not need to keep making Jurassic Parks. That was not a good choice. The first one is a perfect movie. Like, 100 out of 10, yeah. Are there any good medical drama comedies on TVs these days? So I've heard really good things about The Pit. Heard real good things about The Pit. People, like, apparently love The Pit. I just going nuts for The Pit. I have not watched The Pit myself. But people seem to be really enjoying it. And I have never seen a Superman movie. I have never watched any Superman movie ever. I've never saw a Superman movie. They're not for me. I don't care about Superman. I don't care about Lois Lane. I don't care about Jimmy Olsen. I, like, know all of these movies for sure. And the characters and, like, Man of Steel, yeah. People have said it's good. I'm aware of them. But, like, my desire is in the negative. Where I'm like, I would maybe only watch it if I was, like, on a date with somebody who was like, Superman is my favorite thing in the entire world. Maybe then I'd be like, okay, I'll give it a chance so I can kind of watch it through your eyes. But I would tell them straight up, I'd be like, I'm probably not going to enjoy this. I am probably not going to enjoy this movie. I'll watch it when it's free on streaming. I really hope that the dinosaurs finally escaped into the real world, because if they went back to another fucking island again, I will immediately turn the movie off. I don't know if this one's on an island or not. I think it might be on an island. I think they kind of took Jurassic Park 2's plot, where they have to, like, go to an island to, like, retrieve somebody. And there's dinosaurs on that island. Yes, it is. Tigger, I'm so sorry to say, it is on an island. It is on an island. Yep. You won't survive in the mosh pit. I don't want to go into a mosh pit. I don't like that. It's not for me. I'd rather go into an orgy. That's more of my... I think you wouldn't survive the orgy. Jurassic Park is following the Disney path. Same idea, just like rinse and repeat for the new generation of kids. Blech. Yeah. Exhausting. Just leave the people on the dinosaur island. If people keep going to an island full of dinosaurs, you just leave them there. It's always on an island. It's as repetitive as fucking fuck. It's the same plot over and over and over again, except that they lose the best part of Jurassic Park, which is it's about two kids coping with the divorce of their parents. It's a bizarrely important part of the Jurassic Park movie is that both of the kids are dealing with their parents getting divorced. And the feelings that like makes them, they're like, how are we gonna survive without our parents being together? And then they survive dinosaurs and they're like, okay, I think I know how I'll survive now, the same way I've always survived. If it's not about children actively dealing with the divorce of their parents, it's not a good Jurassic Park movie. And yeah, if you go to an island with dinosaurs, I feel like there should be a waiver that just says, leave me here. Like, leave me here, do not send rescue, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Just leave me to the dinosaurs. The original was an incredible adaptation of an excellent book, and the second book is great as well, and then the movies just immediately fell off. I was talking with one of my friends recently, and he said that the second Jurassic Park was actually good. And he might be right. I feel like the only thing I remember from that is that Jeff Goldblum's daughter is black. And then that was like kind of like a reveal, which is a very weird reveal. You're definitely allowed to have black kids if you are a white person. You just have sex with a black person. It's just that easy. It's not some sort of like crazy reveal. And then the second one I think was like about the fact that like Jeff Goldblum and his wife were like divorced. And that the kid was dealing with that. Not gonna lie, I totally forgot about the divorcing parents. That was such a huge part for me because my parents were divorced. And I was just like, oh, these kids are just like me. And they just get worse and worse and worse. I did catch that one sequel that brought the entire original cast with the last series cast just to see how it would go down. They made that? That's interesting. And the first, yeah, the original Jurassic Park had Samuel L. fucking Jackson and Wayne goddamn Knight. We spared no expense, but we have exactly one IT guy. We spared no expense, but we have one IT guy. Yes, that one IT guy is the size of 3 IT guys, but he's not doing 3 people's job. It's just crazy. It's just fucking crazy. We spared no expense, and we have exactly one IT guy. And there's so much technology in all of the park. It's just like, you don't stop telling me you spared no expense when I can clearly see an expense has been spared. You bastard. They even brought the kids back in the second film. Not one mention of the divorce. It's not a Jurassic Park movie without a fucking core of divorce. I liked Scarlett Johansson in the new one. Yeah, she's great in almost everything except for Ghost in the Shell. I don't think I even watched the live-action Ghost in the Shell because the animated movie is just perfect. The original Ghost in the Shell is just that like one shot when they're chasing after like the grunt. It's like not the garbage can and not the garbage man grunt. There's like the other grunt who's had his memories altered. And he's running, and he runs down that big, long alleyway, and then it opens up with, like, all the signs and everything and, like, the water underneath. Oh, my God. I just remember, like, watching that and, like, being pushed back into my chair with, like, Jesus Christ, this is so beautiful. It's also fucking detailed. It's like an I Spy, and it's just, like, one single shot in the movie. It's just amazing. I love it. Oh, yeah. I don't know why they picked Scarlett. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. In Ghost in the Shell, there's a moment where the major is like, oh yeah, the foreign minister is in the building with an American man, with a Caucasian man even. She like identifies this guy as being specifically Caucasian, which immediately tells you that everybody else in the movie is fucking Asian. Because why would you identify a Caucasian person if you're Caucasian? So they're not Caucasian. They're obviously Asian. And that guy's a fucking white dude. And so it doesn't make any sense. You can't make Scarlett Johansson be an Asian woman. There are so many good Asian actors who would have been great in that fucking role. And people would have loved it, but... we got Scarlett Johansson Ghost in the Shell instead. Just nonsense. Just fucking nonsense. The Hollywood whitewashing. Don't even get me started on the fucking live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender movie. I know that it doesn't exist. I know that it's not real. I know that it never actually happened. But it is so deeply egregious to have white Katara and white Sokka. You know it was all white people who were just like, that's totally fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. We're just gonna dress them like Inuit people. And it's totally cool that they're absolutely the fucking whitest bitches you ever did see. Oh, it's terrible. It's not good. They just wanted Scarlett Johansson naked. I think we all want that. But it doesn't mean we should cast her as an Asian woman in the live-action Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, there are some collectively weird choices considering how casting normally goes. It's a bit of a throwback from some of those films, yeah. And Aang being a white kid. Was Aang white? As well? Oh, jeez. I was so blown away by Katara and Sokka's casting. I couldn't even see Aang. So you watch anime? I love anime. They did pick the whitest actors for the Airbender movie. He just wasn't, like, Asian, that's for sure. Yeah. Have you seen Under the Skin? She's great in that, and she's also naked. No, I'm just thinking of Lucy. I'm just thinking of Lucy when she turns into a USB stick at the end. Who in their right mind was like, do you know what would be so great if at the end of this movie, Scarlett Johansson turned into a USB stick? That's not right. That's not good. That was not the best choose. Not the best yet. Scottish alien invasion, where is one where she literally says no lines. That was a spooky one. Where is the Jessica Alba comeback? It's interesting that you bring her up, actually. I think it's because of the new Fantastic Four movie coming out. Jessica Alba was in, like, the early 2000s Fantastic Four movie. And she had a really bad time on it, apparently. I've been reading online over and over and over again that she brought, like, a lot of heart and emotion to the role, and that she was, like, crying with, like, genuine sadness and desperation. And the director or the producers, somebody in charge on set, was like, can you please make your crying just, like, sexy instead of, like, sad? And that really bothered her for good reason. Because, like, it's just not appropriate to, like, look sexy when you're crying. That is, like, really dehumanizing and very, very uncomfortable. I'm not surprised at all that she's like, I don't want to be in this industry anymore. Let her rest. Let her rest. There was an article the other day talking about, like, was it Daniel Day-Lewis? Why has Daniel Day-Lewis given up acting? And it's like, he hasn't given up acting. He just doesn't want to do it anymore. Like, let the man fucking rest. These people don't need to be consistently, like, dancing monkeys in front of us. Let them rest. The first time I watched Lucy, I was on mushrooms. 2 out of 10, would not recommend. Oh, no, that would be deeply uncomfortable. Yeah. The one where she drives around Glasgow picking up men to kill them as an alien. I have no idea what you're talking about. Is this a movie? I've never heard of this movie. Yeah, Jessica Alba has, is it The Honest Company? I think it's called. She does, like, children's care products. She's, like, super rich from doing that, and so she doesn't need to act. Yeah. Her product company is called Under the Skin, or the movie is called Under the Skin. We're having a lot of different conversations at the same time. You have to hire Ben Stiller for sexy crying. The movie is called Under the Skin. That's the good Scarlett Johansson movie that you guys were talking about. Okay, yeah. Sounds interesting. I think I've heard of it. It sounds a little familiar. I brought the crew. Welcome with the raiding party. Welcome. Oh yeah, whenever they could do the haha, Invisible Woman has to be naked for the invisible bit, it really made me feel like they only used her as eye candy. Yeah. Yes, yeah. It also just doesn't make any sense. If your superpower only works when you're naked, it's not really much of a superpower, is it? Like, if you're already giving her a superpower, let it work like a superpower does and have it fucking extend to her goddamn clothes. They did it in both movies. That's really weird and frustrating. I like how they did it in The Incredibles, where Violet's outfit can, like, just turn invisible because of her powers. And it's like, that makes sense. Come on now. Poor Jessica Alba did not deserve that. She's so beautiful and so sweet. And just, like, got the real short end of the stick. Real short sticky. I think that Violet's clothes stayed visible. No. There's a part where I remember the Incredibles so fucking well. I remember it very, very well. She picks up her outfit out of like her mom's duffel bag, and she touches it. Her hand goes invisible, and she touches the suit, and it goes invisible, and she like like shakes. She's like, oh. I go back and watch it. Go back and watch it, because Edna Mode would not make a costume that doesn't work intrinsically with the powers. Edna Mode is a professional. A professional. No capes. Absolutely no capes. We were all very numb to the fact that they showed us a montage of human beings just dying. Oh yeah, the super suit. Same with Susan Storm, is that they just did that bit when she didn't have her super suit. Oh, rightus. Yeah, okay, yeah. Her regular clothes couldn't turn invisible, but her super suit could. Okay, that makes, I guess, but then like, so disappointed to be like, you have to get naked now. Benny Hall is still talking about Under the Skin. Spoilers! Whoa, none of that. I'm surprised they haven't done prequels for The Incredibles, like the origin stories. We kind of got a bit of a prequel, like, at the very beginning of The Incredibles, where we see, like, a young Mr. Incredible and a young, like, Elastigirl. I think I would love more Incredibles, but maybe not centered around the family, which I guess kind of like defeats the purpose of them being in The Incredibles. I think it would be a little bit better to like maybe introduce some new characters and maybe have like the focus be on like some other characters other than the family, because I feel like we got a good amount of story out of the family. Oh, all the bones in the cave with the murder bot too. That was so scary. Kronos with Gazer Beam. Did the Gazer Beam thing. That was really fucking scary. Do you speak French? Can you speak French? No, I only speak English. My favorite Jessica Alba role was in Dark Angel. My favorite Jessica Alba role was in Sin City. I thought she was great in Sin City. I loved it. I love Sin City. Great movie. Perfect movie. Alright, so in Twilight, the guy's shorts stay on when he turns into a wolf. This is Jacob Black Erasure. How dare you not remember Jacob's name? Team Jacob. Just kidding. Bella should have fucked fucking, with Anna Kendrick. We should have had Kristen Stewart and Anna Kendrick scissoring for 4.5 movies. Give the people what they want. But Jessica Alba has to be naked for her powers to work. I think it would make sense that Jessica Alba's like regular clothes would also turn invisible. No one wants to see Kristen Stewart and Anna Kendrick scissoring for 4.5 movies. Am I no one? Way to call me no one. I would love it. I would love it. I want two very thin, beautiful brunette women to scissor in front of me. Just rubbing them sticks together, creating a fire for the ages. You can't always be right, V. I think I'm right in this one instance. A fun, silly TV show about Jack Jack would be great. Yeah. That movie is called Black Swan. Oh, yeah, they did make that movie. They did make a movie about two very thin brunette women scissoring and fucking around, and it was Black Swan. I went to go see that with my mom. We did not know it was going to be so heteroerotic, and I definitely sat there in a movie theater with my mom being like, oh my god. Oh no, I'm excited when the movie will be done and we can just talk about the, like, death scene and we can talk about the horror elements. Because, yeah, watching Mila Kunis go down on Natalie Portman with my mom sitting right next to me, I was just like, no. Oh, no. Oh, me, oh, my. Woo, baby. It's something that we all get to go through in our lives. We all get that uncomfortable moment where we're like, oh, God, it's a sex scene and I'm watching it with my parents. It's cold in vampire movies. How else would they warm up? I like the part in Twilight where Bella and Jacob and Edward have to climb a mountain for some reason. Why did they climb a mountain? Who knows? But they had to climb a mountain. This is real. This really happens. Bella and Jacob and Edward have to climb a mountain. And because Edward is a vampire who has no bodily functions, he's like ice cold, like a statue. But Bella starts suffering from hypothermia. So she has to, like, get naked and get into a sleeping bag with Jacob. And Edward has mind-reading powers that don't work on Bella but work on everybody else. And so Jacob is, like, naked cuddling Bella. And he's making Edward really jealous. And it is the most fucking ridiculous series of, it's like, none of this is necessary. Stephenie Meyer, Mormonism has fried your fucking brain. Why is any of this happening? And it's because she could. And it's because she has a type of free will that I will never want to engage with in that way. But she did. I want more Twilight lore on Emmett's egg bag. If anyone rewatches the first Twilight movie, look at the cafeteria scene. Emmett has a bag of eggs. If you look even closer, there's literally just like a carrot on the table. Just like a single carrot on the table, because they're like, well, vampires don't eat food, so like they wouldn't know what to bring to eat for lunch. And so they just like bring the most inappropriate things to eat for lunch, and there's just like a single carrot on the table. It's so weird and so fucking funny. The Twilight books are weird. I read all of them. I was definitely, like, not because I wanted to, but because it was kind of like doing drugs. Like, if you read those books, you could feel yourself detaching from reality and your brain cells dying at the same time. Emmett has a full bag of eggs in the cafeteria. Even though vampires don't eat, is the carrot on the table? Can you see the carrot on the table? Was the carrot on the table in a different scene? There was a lot of them, like, brooding over lunch tables in that first movie, I remember. Picasso says, beautiful outfit today, V. Fuck yeah, it is. Yes, it is. At least you didn't have to explain angel sex to your mom after watching The Kingsman like I did. Oh, anal sex, not angel sex. Your mother didn't know what anal sex was? Oh my god, she totally did. She was fucking with you. She had to be fucking with you. Yeah, the Twilight books are so weird. Did you read all of the 50 Shades of Grey books too? I did. I did read all the 50 Shades of Grey books too. And even as I was reading them, I was like, this relationship is toxic and crazy and absolutely inappropriate. This is so wrong. Maybe the carrot's in a different scene. I want that fucking carrot. I went to watch There's Something About Mary with my friend's mom when I was a kid. The bathroom scene where Ben Stiller loses his seed was pretty awkward. The friend's mom was cracking up the whole time, though. That's good. Yeah, that can be pretty fucking funny. Oh, have you read any of the Court of Thorns and Roses book in that note? No, I have not. No, I have not. Angel sex, you say? I don't know why. I think it's because the @ sign confused me. I wasn't sure. I was like, it's like an A and a G together. No, he just meant anal sex to get around the automod. What's so weird to me is that they're pretending to be this big family, but obviously all of them are fucking. Yes, yeah. They even in the books are like, yeah, they're dating even though they are both adopted by the same father. And it's like, that's not okay. It's really not okay to date your adopted brother and sister. That's not okay. But it's Twilight, so it's all okay. Okay, be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. You guys, it happened again. It happened again. I actually can't believe it. I'm driven. Thank you for subscribing. Trisha Paytas gave birth to a child on the same day that a major celebrity passed away. She has 3 kids. Trisha Paytas has 3 children now. Her daughter was born on the day that Queen Elizabeth died. Her first son was born on the day that Pope Francis died. And she just gave birth to her second son today when Ozzy Osbourne died. That's 3 nickels. That's happened 3 out of 3 times. And I know that this is the world and there's always going to be somebody famous dying, but like nobody famous died yesterday. Was there any like big, oh no wait, that's not true. That's not true actually. He was the voice of the producer on Magic School Bus. He was on Family Ties. He passed away from drowning. That's not true. Yeah. I don't know if he was the same. I can't remember his name. I feel really bad because he just passed away yesterday. But he wasn't the same level of fame as Ozzy Osbourne or like the Queen or the Pope. Yeah, he played Teddy Huxtable. And now Ozzy Osbourne. Malcolm Jamal Warner from The Cosby Show did pass away yesterday, yeah. Yokai James, I'm sorry to be the one to bear this bad news to you. Yes, Ozzy Osbourne has passed away. He died. And Trisha Paytas named her son Aquaman. Which feels like child abuse. Which feels like I'm saying it and I'm like, I must be saying it wrong. But she definitely named her son Aquaman. That's not okay. I came in here for the feels, but not these kinds of feels. You can't put the world away. Oh my God in heaven. It's a lot of whiplash. Also, just what an incredible, like, what a wild fucking coincidence. Well, yeah, we know that Elon Musk makes no good choices. He's made exactly 0 good choices. Although, you know what's nice? I haven't really heard much from him recently. As far as, like, the internet goes. I have not heard a whole bunch about Elon Musk recently, so that's good. I like that. Oh my God. No heels today? This guy asks. Dude, what the fuck? We were just talking about your kind of stupid idiots earlier. About these people who, like, can't be appreciative of what they have in front of them. It's just ridiculous. It's so rude. It's so fucking rude. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Oof. Yeah, what the fuck? The fit goes hard today. This is the thing, you guys. There's this perception that, like, if you're a cute girl on the internet, it's just, like, nice, pleasant comments all the time. It's just, like, people gifting you subs and guys telling you how beautiful you are and how wonderful it is. And the reality is, a lot of being a woman on the internet is shit-eating, disgusting losers trying to, like, make you feel bad, trying to make you feel self-conscious, trying to make you feel like you haven't done enough for them. Oh my God in heaven. Moderators, it reminds me of this. Sorry, chat, you guys won't get to see this meme. But, like, it's literally fucking this every single day. Let's see where that picture is. I think I saved it recently. So, yeah, there it is. Mahane, welcome. It's your first time subscribing. Thank you. Welcome to the Blanket Fort. I'm very glad you're here. I appreciate it so much. Oh, dear God in heaven. No heels today? Dude, go fuck yourself. Isn't that so right, though, Rightus? Oh, my God. Nah, she's mid, bro. It is the most disgusting looking man you've ever seen in your entire life. Oh, and you guys won't get to see that. No, it's not for chat to see. That's just for us. I heard that Ellen is still pissed at the Trump raging at him to release the Epstein files. Yeah, it's... I'm glad that Ellen's, like, taken a minute out of the spotlight. I think maybe he realized his popularity wasn't as shakeable as he hoped it would be. And so he's, like, just taking some quiet time to reflect. It's the best that we can hope for. It really is the best that we can hope for. Yeah. I feel like we could just recaption it and be like, why aren't you wearing heels today? It's just like, oh, gross, buddy. That's fucking gross. Let us just remember to be grateful for what we have and to never try to bully or shit on or neg people to give us more. Yeah. Unless it's you gifting me subs, in which case I will do all of those things for you to gift me more subs. Oh, yeah, dudes. Yeah, maybe he should be the one putting heels on himself. Exactly, right? Like... What, you're not wearing leather today? What, you're not wearing heels today? What, you're not wearing that today? This today? All these things? It's just like... Hey, guys. Be the change you want to see in the world. Why don't you go put on those things? Why don't you go do that stuff? Why don't you go be that person? Go right ahead. That's not the American way, lady. Well, I'm not American, so I don't think I need to know what the American way is. I am Canadian. Oh, yeah. That's incredible. Clubs or bars, which are better? Cafes. I think cafes are better. Yeah. Ugh. Easy fix, just wear nothing. Oh, that's... Oh, no thank you. That's creepy. It's gross. I don't like that. Cafes are better than bars and clubs. Yeah, absolutely. I love a cafe. Yeah. New Twitch challenge. Turn off all moderation. No. What? Absolutely not. Why would anyone do that? There's a reason. Like, just let anyone attack you. Just make yourself completely fucking vulnerable in the eyes of hundreds of random strangers. Just do it. Just do it. Like, why wouldn't you just do it? Oh my God in heaven. Yeah. New Twitch challenge. Try not to be a weird fucking loser in chat. Impossible. Literally impossible. Oh my goodness. I think it was an Oscar Wilde quote that basically boiled down to, if you give a man a mask, he'll show you his true face. And, like, that's the thing. I really don't care to see the true faces of any random stranger. I understand that there's a lot of darkness and disgusting facets of each individual person. And I don't think I need to be the one to hold all of that, like, in space for them. I really don't. I think we just got so, like, blessed these past couple weeks. We've had, like, 2 weeks of really, really wonderful streams where there was, like, very, very few weird comments, where, like, people were genuinely very polite and nice and engaging in the conversation. And I think we just kind of forgot what the internet is actually like. That was the exception to the norm. And to be honest, this is kind of more the norm. Just, like, people typing things without even thinking. You can, like, really get a sense of, like, this person had this idea and immediately started typing it, and there was no time for reflection between those two events. Isn't that just the way of the internet, though? Yeah. This is also what we classically refer to in this stream as friendless behavior, which is like another reason why we would never like remove the moderation settings on a Twitch chat, is that there's a huge population of people on the internet who have no friends, who do not have any social circle whatsoever. And humans need a social circle. You need to have somebody that you trust and that you have like a mutual respect for, to occasionally give you a little bit of a nudge in a better direction, to give you a bit of a perspective, and to let you sometimes say weird and dumb things to, so that you can see their reaction and then you can adjust yourself. Like, shame is a great fucking teacher. But a lot of these people, like somebody who would come in and say like, what, you're not wearing heels today? They obviously don't have any friends who can say to them like, hey buddy, women don't like it when you tell them what to wear. Just, women don't like that. You should just never do that. You should just never do that. Women just don't like that. And then you go, thanks buddy, thanks for telling me that. Maybe your buddy will be like, I tried doing that once. I was like, hey girl, you should wear that red dress. You look amazing in that red dress. And even though it was like a nice comment that wasn't supposed to be in a negative way, that's not how it's going to be accepted all the time. Our intentions don't always determine the outcome of any situation. But a lot of these guys just have no fucking friends. And their ability to socially interact with anybody is greatly eroded because of their lack of like baseline friendship. And I really I noticed this and I was like, oh, these guys just like need a friend. These guys just like need somebody to talk to them. These guys just need a little bit of patience. But the truth is, they don't. There's a reason that they don't have friends, and it's because they haven't made themselves worthy of friendship yet. And I can't make that happen for them. You are annoying. I do not care for your conversation. This is like another example of friendless behavior. He said, not a single Labubu figure. This is friendless behavior. This is, you would hope that like one of his friends at some point would be like, dude, don't bring up stupid trendy toys to women. They also don't really love that. It's not something that a lot of them are going to like jump at the opportunity to talk about. I'm not sitting here hoping that you bring up Labubu figures to me. I really don't give a fuck. I hate that even people with friends have hard normalized being rude to your friend's humor for all the time. People struggling to give and take compliments now without being rude or weird as fuck, yeah. Do you have friends like that? Yes, I have been very lucky that I have friends throughout my entire life who have given me gentle social nudging into better places. Absolutely. We need dog parks for men. North Countrymen, we don't need to do anything else for men. Men need to start doing something for themselves. Men need to start taking some accountability and some responsibility for their own shitty actions, and we need to stop giving them so fucking much. Yeah, I would literally rather talk about Furbies. Because at least Furbies would talk back to you, and at least Furbies made like cute little noises and could like blink and do stuff. I really don't give a fuck about like a hunk of plastic with a bit of like plastic fur all over it. These are not interesting to me in the least. Chicken Club 69 says, you are so gorgeous, ma'am. Thank you. That is a nice thing for you to say. I appreciate the compliment. Welcome to the community. Thanks for that. Oh yeah. Did you see that dude who built a musical instrument out of a ton of Furbies? I have not, but that sounds amazing. That's some good fucking shit. Sign me up for that. I'm more interested in that. That sounds pretty good. All right, we did our best to make a great day out of a bunch of fucking weirdos. Let's not diminish the weirdos. Go hang out with Ashley. Please warn Ashley that there might be a few weirdos in chat today, but she knows where the fucking ban button is. She's familiar with the ban button, and she'll use it just right. Oh, yeah. Have a good rest of your day, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Oh, she just ended. Oh, no. Hold on. Cancel the raid. Cancel the raid. Did Ashley just end? It said offline. Oh, whoops. That's probably for the best anyways. Here, this person is doing a subathon day 2. And they look cute. And you're gonna have a great time with them as well. It'll be just as good, I promise you. Yeah, okay. Enjoy this streamer. They seem adorable. Be polite, be kind, and don't be weird in their chat either, because we'll ban the fuck out of you here too. Have a good rest of your day, guys. I'll see you later.